Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. Kids are asleep, so I gotta speak in a low voice yet again. But hi. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. What are we gonna react to today? Well, let's see. I pulled up a shoe video. Also, we'll see how much of this Caleb Hammer show that we could get. Might be a little strapped for time. But we'll see how far we get. Hello to everybody in the chat. Let's get the party started. Let's see. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Let me turn off the music real quick. I don't think we'll need the music today. There we go. Let's go. Shoe on head.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to inform you that the rumors are indeed true. The Democrats have struck back. In the New Jersey governor's race, the Democrat won. In the Virginia governor's race, the Democrat won.
Wow.
And in the New York City race, Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani defeated Andrew Cuomo to become the next mayor of America's largest city. But the question on everyone's mind is, was it just a fluke? Just easy wins in blue cities and states? Or is there something more to this? Is this a sign of things to come? Is the Democratic Party finally turning their losing streak around? Are they actually listening to the people now? Did they finally learn their lesson? No. Thanks for watching. My last three
Yeah, I'm curious to see her take on this. This isn't going to be interesting.
videos about electoral politics were warning the Democratic Party that young men were moving right because the party f***ing sucks and was becoming the young men eat sh- and die movement. Spanking the Democratic Party for losing because they elected one of the most unlikable shittiest candidates while offering absolutely nothing to voters. And defending the voters from the wrath of a bunch of liberal streamer man-children calling the voters stupid and evil for daring not to vote for Hillary Clinton and brownface. But the thesis for all three of those videos was basically the same. As the right embraces working-class populism, the Democratic Party and the left will continue to fade into irrelevancy. But as I also predicted in those last videos, there might be an eventual pendulum swing, and it might be happening much sooner than I predicted. Like, how did we go from Republicans winning the popular vote, in part thanks to a lot of the young people voting, to a—
Wait. Young voters make up 16% of the electorate and continue their shift towards the right. Men ages 18 to 29 voted decisively for Trump. Percentage point difference in vote by gender and age. So you got women going from 21 to 18%. I'm assuming that's what it is. Oh, percentage point difference in vote. Percentage point difference in vote? Huh. It's a weird phrasing, but okay. Yet. Right.
a bunch of data showing those
Approval of age by Donald Trump's second-term job performance. Okay, so we got, do you approve or disapprove of the way Trump is handling his job as president? Okay.
same young people dropping their support for the GOP already. But the interesting thing is, those young people don't seem to be moving to the Democratic Party either. Where are they going? And do the Democrats have a plan to scoop these people up? Yes, they do, and they called it, I'm not kidding, deciding to win. deciding to win, as if the whole time they have just been simply deciding to lose. It was a choice, guys. They changed their mind and they want to win now. In this video, I will talk about why I think Zoran Mamdani won. We will go through the Democrat Party's plan to decide to win. We will briefly talk about the rise of the political commentator Nick Fuentes, the MAGA Civil War, and what I like to call the inevitable rise of shoe-solism. If that sounds interesting,
shoe-solism. Okay.
Stick around. If it doesn't, you can leave. It's not like I'll miss you or anything. But baka. I know a lot of you are not very interested in politics. You come here for the fun Reddit slop, the men versus women content. Yeah, I know. But unfortunately, politics kind of seeps into your lives whether you want it to or not. So you might as well be entertained when you hear about it and have some fun with it when you can. And I just so happen to have the perfect app for that. So before we get into this political deep dive, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, one of my favorite sponsors to work with. Ground News.
Ground News.
Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers a transparent and easy way to read news from all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias that helps you understand the full story and makes sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features on Ground News is the blind spot feature, which shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is a story about how the White House apparently intervened in an Andrew Tate federal probe. 29 news sources covered this. 86% of them were left-wing. None were right-wing. Ground News also makes it really easy to compare headlines to see how political bias can affect framing. For example, this feud between Elon Musk and Billie Eilish. This right-wing headline reads, Elon Musk claps back at Billie Eilish after she slams him for hoarding wealth. And this left-wing article frames the same story as, Elon Musk's comebacks are as flat as his attempts at jokes. Very different vibes going on here. I have been using Ground News since 2021 because it is just a great and fun way to keep up with the news. But don't just take my word for it. Even the Nobel Peace Center called it an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code here on screen, or use the link in the video description down below. It's only like $5 a month, which is basically the price of like a coffee. You can also gift a subscription to somebody. Just select the Vantage subscription, add a customized gift message, and Ground News will send it straight to their inbox where they can activate it. The perfect Christmas present for your out-of-touch uncle who gets all his news from Facebook. So thank you, Ground News, for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Right? Now, let's get back to the video. For those of you familiar with the Shoe on Head channel, you know I've harshly criticized the Democratic Party for all my career. Some say too harshly. Frankly, I don't care. And some say I'm not harsh enough on the Republicans. First of all, true, but let's be honest. That's not why you come here. You go to Kyle Kulinski for that. Just like you go to Destiny to see opinions you can hear on CNN, or to Hassan for dog training tips.
Oh, she went there. She went there.
You come here to hear, golly gee willikers, I'm left wing and the Democrats have gone crazy. That's the shit you're here for. But are the Democrats actually getting their shit together? Or did they simply get lucky in a few blue areas? One of those blue areas being my city, New York, where Democratic Socialist candidate Zoran Mamdani won the election and will become the new mayor. And a lot of people are like really confused about how this happened. And if you're one of those people, you really need to keep watching. If you don't understand why Mamdani won, I'm sorry to say, but you're kind of like the liberals in 2016 who didn't understand why Trump won. It's actually extremely understandable why Zoran Mamdani won, and it's not just because New York is full of commies or whatever. He is objectively the best Democratic candidate that they've had in a very, very long time. Like, I know the bar is in hell there, but he's young, he's energetic, he's charismatic, and people are really tired of the White House doubling as a retirement home. And of course, I like many of his economic policies. I like the universal childcare thing, the transportation, flipping off the Christopher Columbus statue. That's the shit I don't like. Bitch, that's our fucking guy. He was a brave Italian explorer who discovered America, and in this house, Christopher Columbus is a hero. End of story. I've said this many times, but I don't think the good left-wing policies can even exist alongside the bad left-wing policies. Like, I don't know how you can have free transportation but also be soft on crime. Like, I don't know, like, in what world does that work out? You can't have nice, clean, free transportation if a bunch of drug addicts and violent felons are going around stabbing people and setting them on fire. You can't have nice things if you don't have rules to enforce those nice things, you know what I mean? It's always such a breath of fucking fresh air when I go back to visit my family in the suburbs of Long Island and I go to the CVS and the fucking toothpaste is free from their plexiglass prisons. I shouldn't have to wait 10 minutes for some poor wagey to come unlock the cagey so I can buy fucking shampoo. We don't have to live that way. Maybe he'll do great, or maybe he gets into power and immediately cucks to the establishment.
See, not gonna lie, that's one reason why I like the suburbs, because you get less of that having to call a customer service to grab some very basic. I'm living the suburban lifestyle. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Establishment like some other people.
Wait, I missed a joke. What happened here?
So I can buy fucking shampoo. We don't have to live that way. Maybe he'll do great, or maybe he gets into power and immediately cucks to the establishment like some other people. I don't like to
AOC?
talk about it. I just don't know how the hell anyone thought.
Wait. Was that AOC and Shu? Hang on a second. No.
Maybe he'll do great, or maybe he gets into power and immediately cucks to the establishment like some other people.
I can't tell. No, I don't know who that is.
I don't like to talk about it. I just don't know how the hell anyone thought Andrew Cuomo was going to win. He killed a bunch of grandmas during COVID.
As you admitted this week, you personally altered the state health department report to undercount the death total, to hide the death total, and then evaded and lied to these families for 5 years. So
You killed a shit ton of people. For what? Plus, he doesn't even live in New York City. He doesn't live in the city he's running to be mayor of. Cuomo just kind of expected to win based on name recognition alone and being like, hey, at least I'm not the other guy. Sound familiar? Trump actually offered a vision. Make America great again. Mamdani offered a vision. A New York City you can afford. So people took a chance on him. People wanted something different. Andrew Cuomo, he had
Is that what he ran on? I really didn't follow that election at all.
no vision or anything. Oh man, I love tuning into a debate about New York City, and 80% of it is about another f***ing country.
The first foreign visit by a mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first?
First visit, I would visit the Holy Land.
I would go to Israel.
I'd make my 4th trip to Israel.
Mr. Mamdani.
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
Mr. Mamdani, can
Why are they all saying Israel? That's kind of crazy.
I just jump in? Would you visit Israel?
That was the exact moment I knew Zoran was going to win. Bro was just surrounded by NPCs. I love how they're like, where would you go? And Zoran was like, I'm gonna stay here. And instead of being like, no, Zoran, the question was, where would you go? They're like, why wouldn't you go to Israel? Like, that's the answer to the question. Like, that's just the default answer to that question. His win was very much in part a direct response to the affordability crisis that many Americans are facing. So what is the GOP's answer to the affordability crisis? Oh, great news, guys. There is no affordability crisis. It doesn't exist. It's all in your head, silly. Need to save money? Simply don't buy your grandmother a Christmas present this year.
Budget, budget, budget. You need a plan. Also remember, adults don't need gifts, okay? Focus on the people in your life who are age 3 to 18. Grandma doesn't need slippers. If they don't live by you, don't get them a gift. Now's not the time to spend and break the banks.
Zoran's win was also basically a direct response.
I mean, obviously you gotta be personally responsible for your finances, but what was the context there? Was she harping on shoppers in general? How's that supposed to work? Anyways, moving on.
To the housing crisis in America. So what is the GOP's response to the pie-in-the-sky, commie gobbledygook that Zoran Mamdani is selling? Surely they have a better solution.
Here we go. The White House is floating this idea. Bill Pulte is saying, thanks to President Trump, we can indeed work on the 50-year mortgage, a complete game changer. How does that work in dollars? Here you go. 30-year fixed mortgage right now. You're paying $2,038 a month.
Yeah, doesn't seem very practical, does it? You just spend a lot of money on a lot of interest payments there. Because look at that, 1891 versus 2038. And that like shapes off what? My brain calculator's not working. Hang on. Right. So 2038. 91. So going from 30 to 40 gives you $147 in monthly payment. And to go from there to a 50-year mortgage is not that much more of a reduction. 1822 minus 1891, like $69 more. All that for $69 more. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good option.
Principal and interest on a $400,000 home. At the bottom, under 50 years, you'd save a couple $100 a month at $1,822 principal and interest. That is proposed. Do you like this idea?
I do not like this idea.
Not lowering prices, not building more housing. No, just being a good little slave to the bank for 50 years. You might as well be a rentoid forever in this case. Like, at least you don't have to fix your own dishwasher. You will own nothing and be happy. Doesn't that sound great, Gen Z? Vote for us. We'll release the Epstein files and finally drain the swamp. Awesome. Finally, justice. Here it comes, the Epstein files phase 1. We got all your favorite E-celebs here. Don't you think that's a little tacky? I mean, like, this is an international child trap. The Epstein files are on my desk. Oh, that's great, that's great. That's what we've been waiting for. Well? Oh, they don't exist. Wait, what? Yeah, the Epstein files don't exist. They're a Democrat hoax. But you just said, hey, what the fuck? That's my wallet. Sorry, Israel needs new weapons. Bye. Psst. What do you want, Democrat? Vote for us. Why? What do you have to offer? Hey, that's my wallet again. What are you people doing? Sorry. Israel needs new weapons. Bye. The Epstein file.
I've never really particularly cared about the Epstein files. Not when it was a right-wing issue, not when it was a left-wing issue. I just never cared. But I guess we released it, and I'm guessing it wasn't as big of a deal as everybody seemed to make it out to be. Yeah, whatever. At least they did it. Eventually.
Are a really big deal. This is not a partisan issue. You should absolutely care about an international child trafficking blackmail operation consisting of the most powerful people in the world. And anyone telling you to move on is coping, gaslighting, or in on it. If whatever is in there is so damning that it is a national security risk, the people deserve to know. Like, I don't know about you, but if we are paying taxes to a bunch of satanic pedophiles, I would like to know. That is information I would like to know. Like, I already know we're doing that, but I would like some confirmation. Okay, so literally as I am filming this, Trump is saying he is releasing the Epstein files. So I guess they weren't a hoax. I'm gonna be so honest.
Wait, was this recorded before they released the Epstein files?
I have no idea what the f is going on, you guys. I'm sure when this video gets posted, there's already gonna be more things that have happened. Also, Mike Johnson apparently said they need to make changes to the files to make sure we, quote, don't do permanent damage to the political system. If releasing the Epstein...
I think the more important issue was that there's questions about people who would be innocent but would get harmed as a result of that. I think that's what one of the problems was.
Files would do damage to the political system, then so be it. Then it deserves to be damaged. It deserves to be destroyed. Just release the files. After all, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. Isn't that right, government? But it wasn't just the Epstein files thing that has MAGA feeling a little demoralized lately.
And does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have. You don't have certain talents, and people have to learn.
We've talked about this a few times on this channel, actually very recently in the the male loser epidemic video, the no talented Americans thing is a myth pushed on us by corpos and billionaires, so they can hire foreign workers who will work for less money and won't unionize. Worker drones who will work under the coercion of deportation, essentially creating infinite scab labor. Even though there are so many Americans in these fields looking for jobs. But those spoiled Americans will ask for a living wage so they can live in a 600-foot square apartment. How dare they? We can't do that. So import 1 billion immigrants. After all, it's good for business.
Folks are not thrilled about this idea of hundreds of thousands of foreign students in the United States.
If we were to cut that in half, which perhaps makes some people happy, you would have half the colleges in the United States go out of business.
So what?
And it's not that I want them, but I view it as a business.
Unfortunately, America does feel like nothing but 3 corporations in a trench coat. But America is not a business. America is not a corporation. It is a nation. The contrast of what Trump is saying here compared to how he used to talk is staggering. Republicans embracing populism, at least rhetorically, is what gave rise to Donald Trump and fundamentally changed the way Republicans do politics in America. If you go back and watch the debates of Donald Trump in 2016, it's crazy.
We should have never been in Iraq. We have destabilized the Middle East. They lied. They said there were weapons of mass destruction. There were none, and they knew there were none. There were no weapons of mass destruction.
All right.
I remember being like, damn, that's not how politicians in general really talked at the time. Like, we would see it from Bernie Sanders and maybe like Ron Paul, but to get up on stage in a Republican debate in front of Republican donors saying that kind of shit was unheard of. Bro was getting booed. Trump won in 2016 by decrying the bloodlust and warmongering of the Republican Party, but also by speaking to the economic woes of the average working class American. Basically saying, I see you, to people who felt like they haven't been seen by either party in a very long time. Like, I saw people in my life, my neighbors and stuff, that were all like,
Yeah, I think Trump has changed just a little bit. See, I wonder if the assassination attempt changed his mentality on the whole thing. How many assassination attempts did he have? At least 2.
like Obama voters like just flipped Trump, and now like all of Long Island. Long Island is like the Florida of the Northeast, bro. It is like Trump country there now. Before Trump, oh, my nuggies are here. My nuggies are here. 1 second. 1 second. I must go get my nuggies.
Enjoy your nuggy shoe.
It's nuggie time.
Nuggy dance.
34-year-old woman, by the way. Mother, by the way. Before Trump, the Democrats basically relied on talking about how the Republican Party didn't care about the working class. But eventually, the problem for Democrats was the working class didn't care about them. But now it seems like the Republican Party is going back on all of that and becoming the Bush-era neoconservative party again, right as they're winning, embracing freaks like Lindsey Graham.
So I just want to say, I feel good about the Republican Party. I feel good about where we're going as a nation. We're killing all the right people and we're cutting your taxes. Trump is my favorite president.
Republican Jewish Coalition. What is this?
Run out of bombs. We didn't run out of bombs in World War II.
Republicans, is that what you want your party to be? Lowering taxes and killing people? We tried that already. To many Republicans, the solution to the affordability crisis, wreaking havoc on Americans, is simply trusting the free market, working hard, and if that doesn't work, they bust out all reliable.
If you're a young person and you can't afford to live here, then maybe you should not live here. I mean, that is a real thing. Yeah, I know that we've now grown up in a society that says that you deserve to live where you grew up, but the reality is that the history of America is almost literally the opposite of that.
Ah yes, the classic. Just move. Just move from Economic Zone 67 to Economic Zone 69. I don't know, man. Maybe some people actually like where they live. Maybe they want to make their community better. This is like the libertarian version of just deal with it when you talk to leftists about crime. Like, no, we shouldn't just deal with it. We shouldn't just move. Maybe we can make the cities in our country livable and safe. Maybe better things are possible, actually. My husband and I moved away from our families because of his job, and it f***ing sucks. It sucks raising kids without an extended family around. Say hi to grandma on FaceTime. Not normal, not natural. When I was growing up, it was like aunts and uncles and cousins and grandparents were just coming in and out of my house, like bringing over food, like, hey, I got some mancati. I would be babysat by my cousins and my aunts. And because we moved away, my kid won't have that. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's one reason many young people are putting off having children. The complete lack of community, the lack of a village.
I could see that. That makes a lot of sense.
If you can't afford to live where your family lives, just move to fucking Gary, Indiana, where there's no—
Oh, gosh. I mean,
nobody around and no jobs and no family and no friends, but hey, at least you can afford a house there. That's not how life should work, Ben. Maybe take a step back and try to understand. Am I doing bird hands too much? You guys have made me so insecure about the fucking bird hands thing.
I will say the suburbs around Gary, Indiana are quite nice. Just don't go to Gary.
Ever since this meme.
When a liberal woman brings out this hand gesture, get ready to hear the worst take of your life.
Okay, listen, I'm a woman, okay? We are programmed to scold children. And when no children are around, we scold people on the internet, okay? Anyway, Nick Fuentes is a far-right commentator and a controversial figure to say the least. But his main topic he covers is Israel, which is an extremely hot topic that many other right-wing commentators seem to not want to touch.
I have not really been following Nick Fuentes a lot, but he's been popping up a lot on everybody's radar out of nowhere.
And the rare times they do touch it, it's them telling you not to talk about it, questioning why you care so much, or shape-shifting into the woke mob they fought against for so many years, calling you names, calling for you to be censored.
I've heard some of his takes on this and that, but some of it I just don't agree with, some of it I do. Oh, hey now, I got a spammer. Spammer in the chat. Spammer in the chat. Let's go. Let's see. I will ask my mod team to take care of it. That would be me. Oh, did I ban him? Banned. Yes. Yep. Mod team is doing quite well today. Here we go.
Funny is they didn't care about any of Nick Fuentes' rants on like race or women. They only started caring when his rants on—
Yeah, it's a race thing and the women thing that I can't really get on board with his politics. But then I guess the Israel thing makes sense.
on Israel were
I don't know what his takes on it are though.
blowing up. Nick recently did an interview with Tucker Carlson, which completely ignited the MAGA civil war that was brewing on the right for some time now. It got so ridiculous that even Chuck Schumer went on the Senate floor and called for a disavowal of Nick Fuentes. So,
What?
with all due respect, none. Why do politicians need a resolution in the Senate to disagree with a citizen? Hello, I have gathered you all here today to disavow Hitler Bussy 420. People can't afford groceries, Charles. Ben Shapiro, in particular, has spent the last few months extremely confused and angry about Zoran Mamdani and Nick Fuentes becoming popular in the mainstream, all while his numbers continue to drop.
I have never understood why Ben Shapiro was going hard after Nick Fuentes, like even before he was popular. Apparently, he was just like publicly shaming him over Twitter, like reposting one of his tweets and saying, "This is how you know that someone's like a." I can't remember what he said exactly, but he just did his best to just try to curb stomp him before he could have a platform. Like, he was going hard against him, and he was like a nobody at the time, apparently.
I honestly don't think he understands what is happening here, so I am going to explain to you, Ben, what exactly is going on here? The American dream does not exist anymore for most people. Young people followed advice that worked for older generations, and it got them nowhere. Young people are tired of this stale, moldy, old, dead consensus that has dominated American politics for a very long time. The one that dragged us into all these foreign wars and sold us out for some cheap plastic shit from China. Young people are tired of being told to sit down and shut up and pledge allegiance to the free market in a country that seems to not give a shit about them, as well as a foreign country they have absolutely no connection to. For so long, establishment hacks and establishment shills looked at the issues bothering the people and just kind of dismissed them. Can't afford to live where you grew up? Just move. Don't like that the toothpaste is locked behind plexiglass? Just deal with it. Think it's kind of
Oh, you can move.
love how you work 40 hours a week and still can't afford to pay rent? What are you, some kind of communist? You don't like funding a genocide with your tax dollars? What are you, anti-Semitic? If you don't address the issues of the people will gravitate towards those who are addressing those issues. It's not Mamdani's fault he won. It's yours. It's not Nick Fuentes' fault he's popular. It's yours. The tragedy of Ben Shapiro is that he led a life worshipping the free market, only to lose in the free marketplace of ideas. Now, with all this neocon rhetoric coming out of the GOP, are the Democrats going to pick up the
Yeah, I mean, I really can't get on board with Ben Shapiro's take on this whole thing.
populist ball that they are fumbling? Are they actually going to get their shit together? Well, they are trying, because they have written an article called Deciding to Win, where after interviewing over 300,000 American voters from both parties, they may have finally discovered the secret to winning.
To give ourselves the best chance to win.
Let's see. Blind Watchmaker made a valuable contribution to the conversation. It says test. Yay. Your test was effective. Congratulations. We're watching Shoe on Head today. Hello.
We recommend the following.
Oh, okay. I did have to check. Oh, because you're seeing if I'm an AI or something? Oh, cool. Welcome. Let's see how the Democrats are doing this year.
Changes to our approach. Democrats need to
Constant. I don't really flip around through these random channels, to be honest. I don't know what you're witnessing.
1. Focus our messaging on an economic program centered on lowering costs, growing the economy, creating jobs, and expanding the social safety net. 2. Advocate for popular economic policies. Moderate our positions where our agenda is unpopular, including on issues like immigration.
Okay, sorry, I zoned out there. Let's start over here. All right, so the context is we're talking about. So the Democratic Party is putting out a thing called Deciding to Win, and the joke is that did they decide to lose last time? Ha ha ha! But we'll see what the whole idea is. Sounds like an instant failure. Well, we'll see. But it does sound dumb.
Over 300,000 American voters from both parties, they may have finally discovered the secret to winning.
To give ourselves the best chance to win, we recommend the following changes to our approach. Democrats need to 1. Focus our messaging on an economic program centered on lowering costs, growing the economy, creating jobs, and expanding the social safety net. 2. Advocate for popular economic policies. Moderate our positions where our agenda is unpopular, including on issues like
Moderate our positions where the agenda is unpopular, including. Okay. Yeah, I mean. Wait, 2's incorrect? What do you mean?
1. Focus our messaging on an economic program centered on lowering costs, growing the economy, creating jobs, and expanding the social safety net. 2. Advocate for
popular.
for popular economic.
Right. So try to be popular. Okay.
Moderate our positions where our agenda is
I think we skipped number 3.
unpopular, including on issues like immigration, public safety,
Maybe this is why I got such a fuzzy head reading this, because I'm not
energy
really
production,
getting
and some
anything out of it.
identity and cultural issues.
So basically it took you guys 10 years, millions of dollars, and dozens of Microsoft team meetings to come to the conclusion that everyone has been saying forever. You wasted a decade worshipping at the altar of mentally ill Karens, and now you're acting like, hey, what if we were normal?
Don't be extreme. Don't be more moderate. I guess.
The
That's what it sounds like, I
groundbreaking
guess.
political discovery. F you. I could have told you all this for free. It is a bad sign that it took you over a decade to come to the same conclusion that my audience has come to like a decade ago. And they're all retarded. Please reflect on this. I beg of you.
Of course she's angry because she has a history of hating the Democratic Party while still leaning left, and she could only be a little bit upset, I would tend to think. I could understand that.
Also, what do you mean you had unpopular positions on public safety? Like, why would you even say that out loud? Yeah, let's vote for the party that admits it was wrong about the issue of crackheads shanking people in the street. I love this quote from Nancy Pelosi randomly shoved in here.
Winning an election is a decision. You make a decision to win, and then you make every decision in favor of winning.
How deep? How?
Juxtaposition from the doll uniform. Oh, you mean what she's wearing? Yeah.
Thought-provoking. Thank you, Nancy. What would we do without you? Probably win an election.
Democrats have changed our focus. In comparison with the Democratic Party of 2012, today's Democratic Party is more focused on issues like climate change, democracy, abortion, and identity and cultural concerns, and less focused on the economy and middle class. The table below shows the shift. Through an analysis of the prevalence of selected words in the 2024 Democratic Party platform, in comparison with the 2012 Democratic Party platform.
This whole study is really interesting, but I need you guys to see this chart because when I first saw this...
Hold on, whoa. What is this? The Democratic priorities. People want to be safe and wealthy, it's now I mean, yeah. Change in frequency per 1,000 words of select terms in a Democratic Party's platform. Black, white, Latino, up 1,000%. What else is up? Oh, wait, okay. This is 2012 to 2014. 2012, okay, yeah. Okay, now I understand what I'm looking at. What happened? Why did this all happen in 2014? The change of terms they prefer. Yeah. They went hard. Like, that's when they started to pretty much lose everybody, right?
The scream I screamed. So Democrats since 2012 have increased their rhetoric on race by, sit down, 1,137%. On the gays, 1,044%. Their
Publics are great in making monsters out of the shadows. Yeah, pretty
rhetoric
much.
on men has decreased by 51%. It is now negative 51%. On fathers,
Democrats are great at being daddies.
others, negative 100%. They just stopped talking about that shit. Veterans,
Yeah, we need more daddies.
negative 31. F*** 'em. The economy, negative 51.
Oh, everybody needs a daddy, right?
Because nobody cares about that, right? The middle class, 79%, but I guess you can't really talk about something that is disappearing. And jobs, negative 47%. It somehow gets worse. Apparently voters trust Republicans more on the most important issues to them and trust Democrats the most on the least important issues to them. Like they literally care the least about LGBT, but trust Democrats the most with it. The most popular Democratic policies
Sorry, I just watch a lot of Shu, and she's pretty funny.
among voters are things like lowering drug prices, banning stock trading, expanding Medicare, and raising the minimum wage. While the
This is one of her more serious videos, but usually she's just kind of goofy.
most unpopular Democratic policies are things like abolishing the police, providing free healthcare to illegal immigrants, and affirmative action. You're telling me this for the first
She has amazing... We need a dude doing dude. Okay.
time. Democrats, here is some advice for free. You can't just be MAGA light. Why would people drink Mr. Pibb when Dr. Pepper is right there? You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring something different, something better to the table. And that different should be working class focused economic populism. I don't just want two neocon parties, okay? But all of this is pointless when it's clear the Dems are not changing at all. They're just gonna change their messaging. They're putting pretty wrapping paper and a bow on a big fat smelly turd. There is a chance that the Democrats may win based entirely on Orange Man bad.
Just out of curiosity, have you seen Shoe on Head before? I get her premise. Because you keep harping on this doll outfit thing.
Again, which means they might get into office by learning absolutely f***ing nothing. again. Then the voters will go, oh my god, nothing has changed, and then they'll vote for a Republican. American politics is just a revolving door of villains, isn't it? Rest assured, whoever wins, we lose. If you're actually gonna do this shit, if you're actually gonna do what you're saying in this little article, you better be going whole hog, not just the tip. I'm talking embracing shoesalism.
So this is Shoe on Head. Most of her channel is actually anti-feminism. It's usually comedic.
For many years, I have been smeared as many things. Grifter, flip-flopper, fence-sitter, racist, sexist, homophobic, but I am not a grifter, flip-flopper, or a fence-sitter. I'm simply living in 2055. You see, America has been a hyper-capitalist, economically center-right, socially center-left country since about the
Dude, her stuff's great. You gotta check it out.
mid-century. And I know libertarians in my audience are gonna be like, it's not capitalism.
You don't have to agree with it. But I like getting a little different viewpoint than my own. That's anti-feminism ultra. I don't think so.
It's cronyism. Okay, whatever the you want to call it, it sucks, okay?
It's entertaining. It's got you thinking about it, doesn't it?
So what if instead, and hear me out, what if instead we were a more people-focused, community-focused, working-class-focused, economically left, socially right country? All the data shows more people fall into that quadrant.
Wait. Let's go back. What are we looking at? More conservative on social issues, more progressive on economic issues. More progressive on both. I'm thinking about lace. Are we talking about dress? After that, I'll think about the politics. Well, that's up to you. Biden voters, more progressive culturally and socially, economically. Okay. And then Trump voters are just kind of over here as well. More conservative on both. Yeah, I'm just reading it. I'm just trying to interpret it.
The populist quadrant, the shoesalist quadrant, if you will, than the current system we are in today. If a shoesalist party existed, it would be incredibly popular.
Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously it's a dot graph. I'm just trying to interpret it. Is this my job? Huh?
But it doesn't exist. And that's probably by
you're complaining that we have to spend so much time reading it to understand what we're looking at? Okay, sure.
design, honestly. The Social Democrat Party of Denmark has passed many progressive policies that liberals in America would
You're talking about regression analysis. Sure.
only dream of. Protection from rent hikes, free college and healthcare, carbon taxes, and a very strong welfare system. But the Social Democrat Party also believes in a strict immigration policy. They believe that if immigration is too fast or chaotic, it puts pressure on working class communities, weakens social unity, and makes it harder to maintain their strong welfare system. Wow, what a f***ing grifter Denmark is. I feel like so many people nowadays are like terminally left-right brain to the point where like they look at issues and instead of being like, that solution makes sense to me. I believe that. I agree with that. They instead go, that's the left-wing solution, therefore I will believe in that. And it's so stupid and hyper-partisan and makes absolutely no sense to me, and that's why I think like a lot of left-right brain hyper-partisan people don't understand me or people like me. That's why they call me a centrist or fence-sitter or flip-flopper or whatever. And it's like, no, I'm not a fence-sitter. I have many strong opinions. You just don't like them. And no, I'm not a flip-flopper just because you don't understand the concept of having opinions that don't perfectly fall on the arbitrary, always changing left-right axis that is American circus politics. There's nothing incoherent about my beliefs on paper. None of them contradict one another. I don't understand. She likes free healthcare but doesn't want to chemically castrate children? She believes in workers' rights but wants a stricter border? I don't get it. Like, where is the contradiction? I'm basically just Bernie Sanders before he got his spine surgically removed by the DNC. In conclusion, MAGA and the Republican Party embracing populism is what made them so popular in the first place. But if the Republican Party's answer to all these issues young people are having is, F you, just move, you're not talented, maybe you'll own a home when you're 70 years old, they're doomed. Like, they had a small, brief fling with populism and ghosted
Yeah, that's her typical background.
it, just pumped and dumped, like a fat whore they're ashamed of and won't bring out on dates in public.
As I'm editing this, Trump and Mamdani had a meeting together, and it was very interesting.
We were discussing when Bernie Sanders was out of the race, I picked up a lot of his votes, and people had no idea. When he was put out of the race, I think quite unfairly, if you want to know the truth, many of the Bernie Sanders voters voted for me. And I felt very comfortable, frankly, in seeing that and saying that. I would feel very, very comfortable being in New York, and I think much more so after the meeting. We agree on a lot more than I would have thought.
I'm sorry, this is my new favorite problematic Yowie ship. They love each other. Maybe it's not over, folks. Maybe the power of friendship and populism will save us all.
Listen, I want my kids to grow up in a
I'm not going to lie, I really didn't follow the New York situation too closely, and I wasn't even too sure why they voted him in. Be careful, Melania.
safe and affordable world where they can get jobs and they can start a family and then they can have the same for their kids. And I feel like at the end of the day, that's what most people want, left and right. They just have different ideas on how to get there. It just so happens my ideas happen to be the correct ones, and if you disagree with them, you will be sent to the re-education camp. Do you want one? Do you want a nuggie? Pledge your allegiance
I'm getting
to
hungry.
Shoesalism, and you get a nuggie. So that was that little video. If you liked it, please subscribe for more, and if you want to help support the channel, donate to my Patreon, link down below. All patrons get every single video uncensored a day early. If you can't or don't want to support me on Patreon, that's fine. I don't care. I didn't want you to anyway. Baka. Okay,
Baka.
I will see you guys soon with a fun slop video, just in time for Christmas.
So that was Shu. What are we going to watch next? I think I want to do this Caleb Hammer one. I don't know if we have time for the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, check her out.
You're the annoying one in this conversation. That is why I am ripping you.
As you should.
He probably needs someone to stand up to you for the first time because he never has, because he's probably
You ever seen Caleb Hammer? Brunette Zelda.
a little bit of a pussy.
Go f yourself.
Don't be so dramatic.
Do you not let him speak in the house?
No.
No, I think no was the correct answer.
Is that you
$5 from
projecting?
We don't listen to people that look like you anymore.
Is it a woman thing?
No, SJW thing.
So you're sexist.
You don't give a f about your relationship.
I'm working on it.
Work harder.
Get your free trial to the DollarWise
Oh,
budgeting
boy.
app today. Join the tens of thousands of active users who are taking control of their money and changing their lives. With new features being added constantly, there's no reason not to try it. And if you like it, choose the annual version to save a ton of money and get my budget-friendly cookbook signed by me and mailed directly to you. DollarWise.app or link in the description below.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm 26 years old.
I'm Matt. I'm 24. We're from Springdale, Arkansas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Here we go.
It sure is. And you guys drove down, right?
Oh, yeah.
How high are you, Matt? Look at you. Look at you. You've
I'm
either
not.
done 10 shots of today or
Yeah, there's a lot of that
just
on this show.
sleepless driving
He's-
through the night from Arkansas.
Yep. That's exactly
He's
it.
really
yeah.
tired. Really tired.
Well, we got a big conversation ahead of us, big guy. Now, listen, again, I always say this, I go in blind with the audience. That's the fun of the show. But Colton, you know, kind of waddled in. In fact, you know, he often likes to skip. So he was skipping in. He skipped into my office this morning. He was like, hello, Caleb. And I was like, oh, Colton. Oh, hi. This must be exciting. And he said, oh, it is.
Wait, I'm reading what you're writing here. Are you actually blind? I'm very confused. You've been watching Shu and talking about her doll uniform. Anyways,
Because he has no idea what the fuck is going on. Matt has no idea what the fuck is going on. His lady, this nice little lady here, septum piercing and all, is just hiding.
I
It's just
knew
hiding.
you were going to say something. What's the prejudice against that?
Well, you look like a freak. But other than that,
No, it's just an accessory.
Yeah, I don't get your joke, to be honest.
What did you?
An accessory. It's an accessory. Get some hearing aids.
I keep hearing about the septum theory, the nose ring theory. What was the theory again? I can't remember.
Well, but you said it very weird. You said
Accessory.
it like auxiliary. You said it very Californian.
Sometimes.
Okay, so this is financial audit. So the premise of the whole show is that he brings on guests and he audits all their finances over the course of what's normally about an hour and a half. And he basically has a contractual agreement to, basically pay them, but they have to agree to be berated. And it's entertaining, but it also allows him to really, that's just his shtick. I don't think it's necessarily the best way to go about it, but that's just his shtick.
I'm not from there. Thank God.
Which is very weird because you said it like you were. No, you just look like you belong in a pasture. But other than that, it's okay.
I guess.
Correct. But
I used to weigh 360 pounds, so.
It wasn't a fat joke.
Oh, well.
It was
What?
Oh, the bull. Oh.
Oh, she's stupid
God.
too. That comes along
She's
with
a
it.
little ditzy, but that's okay.
She does that.
Well,
Father figure is not how I'd describe it, but whatever.
the main issue, and I think what Colton was trying to tell me, is that your lovely lady here has been hiding an absolute crazy amount of from you, and you have no idea what is going on in the finances, and it's a complete shit show.
Okay, first of all, not hiding.
Well, I was talking to him, but yeah. Why don't you jump in out of the gate? I think we kind of know what personality you are at this point. Sure. What's going on, lady?
Oh, I just want to get better at budgeting. I mean,
well, congratulations.
I feel like
okay.
what
the kind of answer is that? The fact is, the main note that I have is we want to take things to the next step.
You're being
but
so
she's
dramatic.
hiding shit from him.
Not exactly. No.
Okay, how would Mr. Matt describe it then? Because I feel like she's trying to downplay something here when the very note that we have from you guys
to dramatize it?
Not necessarily. Maybe. I don't know. The note we have from you guys, well, mostly him, is she says she's ready for the next step, but she keeps hiding her finances from me. That is the note we have. Not from me, not from Colton, from him. So, dramatizing, maybe. I don't know, but that would be from him. Maybe you should... Do you not let him speak in the house?
No, we communicate very well.
No, I think no was the correct answer. And I feel like that's why you probably think it's dramatized, because you haven't heard what he wants to say and what he actually thinks. I'm already picking
Is that you
vibe up from you.
projecting? Are you projecting onto me?
I don't think so.
You're projecting onto him. Do you not get to talk in your relationship? Yes,
Matthew.
no.
Do I have the floor?
Don't let the ladies touch a checkbook. Grandfather's advice. Well, I mean, there's a million ways to skin a cat, right? Really depends on the lady. I think it's really mostly a matter of communication.
I would like you to.
So we want to move forward. But there are some things she's hinted at. Things that...
Well, I mean, why did she say projection? That's kind of an odd comment.
I don't know the full story, too. And
Really?
we're
It
here
sounds like
to...
she loves to talk. And yeah, you haven't gotten the
She
full
sure
story
does.
somehow?
Mhm.
That's interesting.
I'm not a storyteller, okay?
Anyways, we're here to peel back the metaphorical onion layers here on the finances. Unbury all the secrets and hopefully set the record straight.
Why are there secrets? What is the next step? You say we're trying to move forward. What is forward? Where are we? What is forward?
Well, we've been together a while, and...
What's a while? Let's try to get specific in this conversation.
Well, started officially dating in February. So that's like
I guess
9
that's
months.
a while.
That is a while.
When people say a while, I'm thinking a couple years at a minimum. A while?
No.
I would say for a little bit. My girlfriend and I have only been dating since February as well. I wouldn't say a while. I'd say we've been dating for a bit.
Well,
Okay, you
different
really
perception
hyped up
of
that.
time, I guess.
Okay, you're 26. You're not a child. I think we should have a pretty similar perception of time, but okay. So what is moving forward then when we've been dating for a little while?
Thinking
Marriage, right? they're gonna say marriage.
About marriage in the next year or so.
Well, that's good. I love that. Love is in the air.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Oh. You have an ex? Oh, and she looks like that? Yikes. Yeah, we don't like that, do we?
Are you consenting to that?
I'm consenting. I love her, but again, I just
Hopefully doesn't behave like her.
want to get all these finances filled out.
So what is going on then? What do you think is happening? Because you're saying there's these things you need to peel from the onion and
Onion.
Talking about how I pronounce things.
Onion.
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 to move forward into.
I think there's a French chef who would always pronounce onion as onion. Cut up the onion.
To the marriage situation, what do you think is going on? What's your perception?
Caleb is not entertained.
Well, I've heard about a water system, and I don't know the full story to it.
About a water system.
Mm-hmm.
How do we hear about a what's a?
I mentioned.
Are you a homeowner?
No.
Is it a house?
I believe it's from a past purchase or perhaps a loan.
What's a water system
You have a lot to say about your grandpa.
for what? What are you watering?
Yeah. What are you watering?
Well, my hair.
So you're an Asian descent? Well, welcome.
Because hard water is bad for your hair.
No, Jesus.
It's okay. It's from like my past relationship that I was in. It was like a rebound relationship, and I didn't realize it at the time.
You rebounded with a water system?
No, with a person, but he bought a house, and then he was.
You know this guy?
Never met him.
You're kind of reacting in an interesting way, so I feel like there's some blood. Not the greatest of the bloods.
Oh, then maybe I didn't understand what you were saying. Anyways.
He doesn't know him. Never met him. Just heard about him.
What I've heard, he is.
Oh, instead of French. Got it.
He's a piece of work. To put it
I don't know
plainly.
how that equals water system.
So we were together for like a couple months, and we're tired of driving back and forth because we were like an hour away from each other. And so he was like, it would be easier if I just bought a house.
Oh.
So he bought a house.
Luckily, they go for pennies in Arkansas, but
It was in Missouri. And it
Even
was
less.
way more than pennies there. Or way less than pennies. But he was like, I'm going to get a house. So he got a house, and I moved
good for him. The boyfriend of 2 months. Good for him. I'm glad he got a house.
Yeah, it was
He,
a bad
him,
decision.
himself, and him.
Well, I
and not
moved
you.
in, and
As a
all these
roommate,
people, at the time that like they sent all these people to like sell you solar panels and sell you these things.
Why does it matter if they come? They always come.
Because
the
it was-
Mormons come, the solar panels come, they all come.
Oh, yeah.
Why does it matter if they come?
Well, I don't think Mormons come very often because it's a religious thing. But
I think they come a lot with their multiple wives.
I think that's dated, but
Well, if they're lucky, they're dating a
anyways,
lot.
He bought the house. One of those people came to the door and was like, oh, this water system. And at the time, I was in the middle of losing weight. And when you lose weight, your hair gets super thin. I was like, oh my God, a water system would be great for my hair. And he was like, I can't get it on my own credit with
What the
just
fuck are you doing? You're getting a water system just so because you're losing weight. Feels like one of the more stupid excuses I've ever heard to go into a debt.
Well, but it just-
wait,
they
is
made
it a
it-
debt? You say you hear about a water system. What do you mean you hear about a water system?
Well,
Were there like rumors of a
she
water
told me
system?
about this past, I guess I'd call it a situationship. And
Yeah, 2 months before moving in. That's actually pretty intense.
and this is coming from the woman who will not drink water without ice in it. So,
Okay,
Okay.
bougie cow.
mhm. So very particular about her water. And I think it stems from that. And she heard water system with, what was it? Soft
It had
water?
reverse osmosis, okay?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It had reverse
You
osmosis.
bought this. Fully you.
No. No, I didn't
What is
buy
this-
it. Okay,
then I'm confused what this rumor of a water system is then,
he
guys.
signed on it, and he was like, oh, I can't get approved for it with just my name or credit, and so I co-signed.
Okay, so she co-signed on this water thing.
In a water system.
But I didn't understand
You have a PhD in crazy. I mean, yeah.
what co-signing
It's on my radar.
was was at the time.
Okay.
Locked in.
So far in the few minutes we've had, when you've used reasons for doing anything, it's just I don't understand. You know what happens when you don't understand something? You learn. What are you talking about? I don't understand shit all the time. Does that mean I just do? Does that mean I just do?
Well, in the moment, it seemed like a rational decision.
The first time I didn't understand how to stick it in, so I watched some porn.
That does not tell you how to stick it in the correct way.
No, but it helped me at least proceed.
You couldn't find a hole like crazy. You needed to learn that. But anyway.
Well, I could have landed in the wrong one.
Well, it depends on your preferences, I guess.
The thing is, if I don't understand how to cook, I learn a recipe. If I don't understand how to drive, I learn how to drive. If I don't understand how to film or edit, I learn I didn't know that they sent solar salesmen. I didn't know what co-signing means.
I didn't.
You tit. When was this?
She didn't know what co-signing meant. Oh boy.
You tit. When was this?
It was like
You
last
tit.
May.
No,
not this past May, the one before.
You were 25.
Yeah.
At that time, you had access to GPT, you had access to Grok, you had access to
I didn't even
Google.
know GPT existed back
Doesn't
then.
matter. You don't know anything is your excuse for anything. You had access to Google. I know you know that. You had access to fucking Yahoo.
You could do what you want, buddy.
If you really wanted
Okay,
it,
but
you had
besides
access
that,
to Bing.
Besides the stupid water system.
No,
I'm
but you could have
doing
looked up what
great.
is co-signing.
Okay,
that is
yes.
no longer an excuse anymore for anything in today's society.
Well, because
I'm sorry,
the way
it's
they
not.
explained it to me.
It's not
and
2002.
Maybe because they were salesmen. Like, I don't know. I took their word for it. They were like, this is what co-signing is, and it's not even a big deal. And so I just took their word.
What?
I think part of it stems with the instant gratification.
It was also
Instant gratification of reverse osmosis?
Okay, listen.
You'll find
we have
throughout this
different
episode
gratifications.
that this is a pattern of instant gratification.
Well, how do you feel getting into dating this pattern for potential long-term marriage?
I'm more than just a pattern. Okay.
Okay, in all seriousness, when you're looking for a girl, audit. Like, check for red flags. That should be like date number 1. So, if you see red flags here, I mean, do you just like crazy? I think I've heard some people like actually say, everything that may be a red flag for everybody else is a green flag for me, dude. I'm like, that's crazy. Make sure you have your priorities straight. That's all I got. I will pray for you, though.
Considering
Don't minimize me.
I've had to sort of steer her away from that, and she has gotten better, but again, it is still quite frustrating sometimes.
I mean, in the
Little more
entire
than sometimes.
conversation that you guys were having in the onboarding process with Colton, you were just incredibly just swearing that you were better off with finances and that you're actually doing pretty good with finances.
I don't
and then
think
you're
we're doing bad. I think we're doing fine.
You wouldn't be here is the fun fact with that. Like, it's impossible. And you having that mentality, if you want to move forward, that mentality doesn't get you moving forward in a relationship. If you got, okay, what's your perspective on all this? I know you don't know the entire finances, but like, what do you think? When do you hear this? Like, what is even going through your head? I mean, she says she's emotionally self-aware, apparently.
I am emotionally self-aware.
And I'll give her credit, she does. She is self-aware, but when it comes to
no one with
finances,
that hair is ever self-aware.
I literally just did this. Okay, I was like, I want a little
Then
bit
you're
of color.
certainly not self-aware.
I am self-aware. It's gorgeous. I love it. You perm yours. I don't want to hear it.
All right, stalker. Matt?
You talk about
well, if we're staying on the hair topic for a second, I can't justify spending, how much was it?
Which one?
Which appointment was it? What was the last appointment? What did it cost?
$240.
$240.
For what?
If I'm getting a
But
haircut,
it's justified. My hair looked really
For your
bad,
hair?
and then my self-esteem suffers, and then
It should still be.
no, I think I look good.
You look like 2012 SJW.
What was popular then?
Then. Okay, that cost you $300.
I'm doing great.
Oh, that wasn't the question.
Yep.
And also, are you?
But
Again, you're
yes,
on the show
okay,
and you
here's the
want to move
thing.
forward as a
I-
couple.
Here's the thing. He can't justify a hair purchase well, purchase. I don't think it's like a purchase. It's kind of like a support thing. It supports my mental health because it makes me feel better.
Ooh, which I'm not necessarily 100% opposed to. The thing is, I feel like if he is noticing a pattern of endless instant gratification for being the reason we're doing everything, it's like it's a continuation of a pattern, yes, of which you might have associated with you, a pattern that is continuing down this cycle of bad finances, not letting you guys get to that next step. If that, and there is a middle ground. You've never used conditioner a day in your life, I can tell, and you spend way too much on your hair. There is a middle ground here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, don't get me wrong.
I conditioned this morning.
Well, I've tried doing it myself.
Feel it.
I've tried doing my hair myself, and it ended horribly.
I'm not saying that either. Again, that within itself is not an inherently bad purchase, especially from the female perspective. Okay, I get it. But if it's an endless pattern of instant gratifications leading us to financial misery, where
I
we're
don't
not.
think we're in financial misery. I
Well,
think
he
we're doing
does, and in
fine.
order to get to the next step, which is your main goal, he's not willing to get there because you're being an absolute degenerate.
No, I don't think you know the definition of that word.
I'm a degenerate, but in different and more pleasant ways and more fun, and we love it. But the fact is, you are obviously holding it back, or else he would be going to.
I would never refer to myself as a degenerate, nor should anybody strive to be a degenerate and, be proud of it. That's my thought.
The next step.
I don't think I'm holding it back.
Well, let's hear what
On the other hand, I appreciate the honesty.
Matt says that.
not brought up.
Let's hear what Matt says then. Well, are you a pussy not bringing shit up?
No, I bring it up, but even when I bring it up, things like, for example, the one wheel. I never even had a chance to say no. It just
How much
happened.
is a one wheel?
How much is the one wheel?
Like,
I know.
Like in total, or like it was like 3,700.
Wait, what?
That's not
Yeah.
that bad. You have your hobbies. People spend more on stupid Legos
I
or
have
something.
money to budget. I'm
Now.
responsible. No, and before this, for years before this, when I fixed my shit, you guys are literally trying to move to the next step, and you're spending $3,700
You know what's bad?
on a one wheel.
I already had two, and we were perfectly fine sharing.
Then
I already
why'd
had.
she do that? Why'd she do this? Shut the fuck. I don't even want to hear it. Why did she do this?
Okay, you don't have
Oh, there she is. Come on. She can't listen.
I want to get it.
Oh my God,
It was
she
a
keeps
bonding
going.
thing. It was a bonding thing.
Bonding? You bonding? What bonding?
No, because it's a good hobby that we do outdoors.
He had two. You are two people.
I'm confused. A one wheel? What are we even talking about?
Shh.
I
man. Good man.
really want one for myself.
Wait, he had two.
I really wanted a one wheel for myself.
And one of them sucked, and I couldn't ride it.
They had
Or
character.
it couldn't support you. Which one?
They had character.
The first.
Huh?
I've crashed them several times. They got some dings. They got some rough marks. They got some wear on them. But that doesn't make them any less capable of riding than the one you got.
Huh?
But okay, to be
I'm so
fair,
confused.
just to preface, I was like, okay, I really like this hobby that he's introduced me to, so I want one of my own because we were still
That's more
early.
important than the next steps,
We
though,
were-
because again, that's what's holding back.
At the time, we had only been together for like 4 months, so I didn't know
And
the
you're
long
what? You're
haul.
at 8, so that's halfway
No,
through.
9. And then we dated
Like halfway
before
through.
that, but we weren't official because I was making sure I was doing the right thing this time.
What? What? What does
Like
that
casually
mean?
dating, but only seeing each other. No.
No?
No.
What's the point?
Going on dates and getting to know each other.
Ew. I'm
No.
kidding. I'm kidding.
That was like the first month.
Oh, okay, so it's been 10 months.
Well, but I mean, not official. 9
Give
of.
a fuck about official. Who cares? What,
I
are we in
do.
middle school?
I
well,
do.
You're
because I
dressed
wanted to
and
make sure.
styled like it, so I guess it makes sense.
Sure. I'm sure it does for you.
I mean, how much debt do you have? Well, Matt, how much debt do you think you guys have as a household?
As a household, well, we recently got a car for me because mine was, it was done. And I believe right now that's about 21, no?
23.
Nah,
23?
let Matt figure this out. I want Matt to figure out what the household finances are. The debt.
And
across the board.
So for my side of things, I know I have like $23,000. It's the car payment. All right, it's a loan.
So the household combined, what do you think it is? Because we're trying to make this a household, a combined household.
I'd say somewhere about equal, so maybe 20,000 on her end.
Okay, which would bring us to
As a household.
43.
Okay.
Maybe.
And what do you think? Bitch.
As a household, you had to throw the bitch in there. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Do you feel good about that? Yeah, I'm glad you do. Okay, so maybe like
I will say he is a little
30.
mean.
No, 30.
30?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
like 30. With the car?
What's this reaction, Matt? What is this? What are you saying?
I don't
And that's
know,
like
but
with
I
the
feel like it's
car.
gonna
My
get.
car's paid off, so like I don't think it's crazy.
I'd like to know what's in those papers in your hand a little bit more.
What?
Well, I'll tell you what's in it. $82,569.93.
Okay, total debt. It says dad and grandpa, so it's not just regular debtors, it's also family.
It's a debt. You say you're not that bad?
That little hint
It's
there.
not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Well, you
80.
thought you
23,000 of that is a car.
you thought you had 30.
Yeah, well.
That's substantially different, more than double. Okay, are you able to? You're not able to disagree with more than double. Like that's not something that's
Yeah,
disagreeable.
okay, but I thought some of it would fall off, to be honest. Like, I thought it would just like, I thought it would be
off?
long enough to
Are you
fall
talking
off.
collections?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there's some collections. So you're gonna marry a woman that allows things to go to collections?
I was in a different time.
You're 26, dude.
Now,
You haven't had that
I
much.
wasn't when that happened.
Okay, 25.
Before that, I was in a 7-year-long relationship.
Does she want a handshake? I don't know what she's looking for.
I made
don't
really
know.
bad decisions.
But yes.
You just got a
But I
$3,700 one wheel while being $82,000 in bad debt. You used to make really bad decisions? You don't give a about your relationship.
First
Okay, wait, this is
of all,
driving me
I
nuts. They
do.
keep talking about
you're
a
not trying to
one
do
wheel.
anything to.
What the heck is a one wheel? Are they self-balancing? Oh, this? A self-balancing electric skateboard with a single tire uses. So she spent $3,700 on this? Okay, all right.
Get it forward. You're just trying to get yourself a one wheel because you didn't want to be on his rusty one wheel.
I wanted my own too because at that time I didn't know if we would. I didn't know if we were gonna like work out in the future. I try not to hold on to things like that and just let things
You're making fun of your future wife on the show for everyone else to see.
flow. But I was like, if we weren't together later, I want my own because.
Well, then buy it after a separation.
But I wanted it then.
Well, no. So she prefers that over you guys getting married.
That's not true.
But you chose it and you purchased it, which puts you behind, which puts you further away from marriage. So yes, you do. And you don't stand up?
I didn't have
How
a
is
chance
that?
to stand up with the one wheel.
Why? What do you mean?
It was my
I was at
purchase.
work and I got a text, and if I could find it, I would show you. But it's so far in our text message logs at this point. But it went
like
something like,
June.
"Hey babe, I bought a one wheel. I dropped my phone. I was planting vegetables in the ground. I dropped my phone.
Out of excitement.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was
No.
excited to ride one wheels with me.
I was, and I am. Always am. That's how we pulled up to the office on our one wheels. But
I'm gonna clear the chat here.
you just buying it outright, especially on someone else's credit, I would never.
go.
I make the payments
I would
though.
never.
I make the payments. It's like we're doing good. Like I've got a house. Well, I've got a house that I rent, but I've got a house. My car's paid off. I can afford to get my one wheel.
Can you?
Yeah.
You're at $83,000 of bad debt, and that's holding you back from marriage. How can you afford that? Fine. What
'Cause
did
I
the
can make the
household
payment.
spend? Well, first, actually, what's your job?
Well, before I came here, or before.
What's your job, Jordan?
When I called you guys, or you called me.
I never called you in my life.
Yeah, but like when you guys called me and you were like, "Hey,
Oh, she can't answer this question. Okay.
yes, I can."
That,
Give me-
I understand why these conversations at
Quit
home never go
interrupting
well.
me.
You know, if you could just answer the title of the job.
There's a story to why.
Did I ask for a story?
I don't care if you did or not. Are you
Oh,
done?
my
Can I
gosh.
talk? Thank you. Okay.
Zoom.
So I got
Pretend
laid
like you're on a
off.
one wheel.
I got laid
Hurry up.
off. And
So you do not have a job.
No, I have a job.
What is your job?
I got laid off, and then the next week I got another job. So
Why does it even matter?
I'm a
That's the
receptionist.
answer. That's the answer. Nothing else answered. Nothing else mattered.
Yeah, because now I make a little bit more money.
Who cares then about You're a receptionist.
Yep.
Well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Those poor customers. What do you make?
I make $21 an hour.
Okay, in Arkansas, especially not in the major metro area of Little Rock, I'm sure that stretches actually decently far. What hits per paycheck cycle, and what is that paycheck cycle?
It's so new that I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I estimate because the insurance costs more for my paycheck that it'll be about the same as what I made before. So probably like $1,150 to $1,200 a paycheck.
Okay, so $2,400 per paycheck. Okay, and you can justify spending a month and a half worth of income on a one wheel?
It's a hobby.
How does that equal
Caleb?
How does that equal it being okay if it's a month and a half worth of income?
Well, I also dog sit on the side, so like I get extra income, but it's not consistent,
Okay.
so I don't count it.
Well, can we count it? Like
I try not to.
Well, what
because
is like the monthly average for dog sitting?
It varies because like it really varies. I don't know.
Okay.
It varies. It could be like $1,200. It could be $200.
And Matt, what do you do for a living?
I work at a botanical garden. I dig holes.
He's a plant guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you make digging holes?
$11.50 biweekly.
Oh, shite. Okay, so $2,300. Let's talk about student loans. I know it's something we all avoid talking about, but if your private student loans are crushing you, Y-Refi might be exactly what you need. They don't rely on your credit score alone. They look for borrowers who have the desire and the ability to repay. That is a game changer in a market where most lenders only see a number. Interest rates under 6% guaranteed. That's practically a unicorn in student lending. Plus, they offer structured payment plans to lower your monthly bill and even a co-center release program so your mom and dad can step off the hook. Y-Refi is known for their personal service. No faceless call centers. You get a dedicated rep who actually cares about your progress. They've got a 4.6 star rating on Google, which tells you people genuinely like working with them. So if your private student loans are burying you, it is time to reach out. Y-Refi wants to help you climb out of debt, not push you further into it. Check them out at yrefy.com/hammer. That is YREFY.com/hammer, or call 888-973-3978. That is 888-973-3978. Break free from the high interest trap and get your finances under control once and for all. This is not an ad. I actually need your help with something cool I'm trying to build. Financial Audit has gotten pretty dang big over the past few years. I went from filming on my kitchen table in my condo to renting out an entire office with multiple sets, a shit ton of full-time employees, and some big-time sponsors. Now, how? I dialed in the exact formula for making videos that gets hundreds of thousands of views every single time. From thumbnails and trailers to editing and audio, we've got this whole YouTube thing down to a science. And the thing about science is it's meant to be taught. In fact, I've been thinking about doing a little YouTuber Academy for a while now, but I need your help first. If this is something that you're actually interested in, can you fill out the form linked below? It only takes about a minute and it'll let me know what I should actually include in the Academy. So fill it out and stay tuned. Honestly, it'd help me out and I want to help the next generation as well. So if you want to be included, just feel free. So the household is $4,700. I mean, how we do it on $4,700 when we're spending an entire household's month of income on one wheels, honestly.
I think we're doing great.
Yeah?
Really? It's been rocky.
Where's the difference? Why are we very different sides of the coin when it comes to how the household is doing?
I guess I'm
Why
just
are we
more
so different?
optimistic, and I just think it
Ignorantly?
could be worse.
It could be worse. Why does that all of a sudden make something good, though? That doesn't make any sense.
It makes it better.
No, does it? I will
Yes.
say this. I use it, like I say it every time. If you inject once a day versus 3 times a day, that doesn't make, even though it's better, good. That does not work.
But it's still better.
If the
so it's
United
not
States
bad.
gets hit with 1 nuclear bomb instead of 4, it doesn't make it good.
But it makes it better.
It does make it better, but but you make it sound like it's good.
Good for me.
The
I think we're doing great.
The median household income is $70,000 in Springdale, Arkansas. You guys aren't there. You're probably, I mean, net, you're like 55.
Yeah, we need to make some changes.
But I'm just confused on what's so different. She's optimistic. What would you say? Okay, fine. How would you describe him?
Conservative. He wants to like save.
And this is bad.
No, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's
Then what
just
the
like we can't go do fun things or like.
Not always. No, you can't spend a month and a half worth of income. I'm sorry, you can't. No one can do that. If I went and spent a month and a half worth of income, that would be insane.
I wanted to enjoy that hobby with him.
He already had 2. You absolute beast.
And one of them sucked. It's like on its last leg.
You weren't riding that one. You were riding the good one.
And then that one started having problems.
Oh, for f***ing.
It still runs fine.
Huh?
It still runs fine.
He says.
Well, I'm kind of trusting him right now because you seem like you twist things to make what you do acceptable.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
She has a very, I'm going to make it work mentality.
But yeah, nothing has ever worked. I mean, you thought you had 30,000 hours of debt as a household.
Because I can make it work. I don't think it's that
you never
bad.
do. Okay, we know what comes in. What was spent last month?
Did I do dog sitting last month?
That's such a great question.
$100. Just about. $100 of dog sitting is what I got.
Oh, no. That's just, I usually get the rest through like Venmo.
It was $100.
Interesting.
Interesting. What was spent last month?
Probably like, let's see, I don't know, 2,000, 2,500.
She's okay. You're literally gonna marry a person.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
Boot fits.
That's literally every driver in this state then.
We don't listen to people that look like you anymore. I don't know if you know this. You've lost all the power.
What does that even mean? Is it a woman thing?
No, SJW thing.
So you're sexist.
I said SJW. Is that women?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what SJW is, but
Social
you like to
justice
talk
warrior?
over women all the time.
I talk over everybody, including myself.
You can't talk over yourself.
Oh, yes, I do. And that's why I flub so many words.
No, that's just a stutter. That's just because you don't know how to speak.
Stutter. I talk faster than I think. I don't know what I'm saying half the time.
Well, then maybe you should stop and think for a minute.
Go to your... So...
You can't say that.
I can. I just did. What do you... Back. And again, we don't listen to people like you anymore. We really don't. You guys have no power. You guys were like 0.5% of the population
I don't even know what
online.
SJW is.
You're a performative virtue signaling weirdo. We already know that.
Is that just because of the piercing and the color?
The color and the weird earrings that you made in a shed.
No, actually, I purchased them from a museum.
Well, that's even worse because they look like they were made in a shed. That is as clear as day.
Support small businesses. Don't be
small
rude.
businesses is someone in an attic. That's set up at a farmer's market. It's not
Yeah, exactly. Support small businesses.
Okay. Yeah. It's the lemonade stand version of earrings. Okay, so either way, these people, you're connecting yourself to one of them?
Like I said, she's been doing a lot better.
What?
A lot better.
Okay, you guys spent $5,000 when you brought in about $4,500. So that's a lot better. I don't want to know where we came from. A lot better. She spent a month and a half of income on a one wheel. That's all. She's doing a lot better. She thinks you guys have
a month and a half of income. No, it wasn't.
Of your income, you dumb creature. Listen.
I thought we were joining incomes.
Depending, you guys aren't even married, but potentially.
Yeah, but you're
I was talking about your income.
So like,
well, you went and bought it without him. Okay, fine. You spent basically a month's worth of household income. That is still insane, disgusting, stupid in every way whatsoever.
It was worth it.
Was it?
Yes.
I looked at him, and she's doing the classic, the person we hate most in this entire world thing.
Well, she's happy on it, but it is definitely a stark reminder that we could have used that money.
Do you not like going on one-wheel rides with me?
Oh, I love it.
You had to, you absolute beast.
But,
he had
that's
to,
besides
and
the
one
point.
sucks.
So is it a combined income or not? Is it? Is it a combined income or not? Is it? Is it a combined household or not?
Yeah, with
Tell me.
bills.
Yes.
Is it?
With bills.
It is.
Yes.
Then it's the combined one wheels too. Then he had two, one's yours. There you go. You.
At 4 months.
Oh my gosh.
You can't just act like at 4 months you're gonna marry someone.
You're acting like riding someone's one wheel is a marriage. If I touch your one wheel after this, did I fucking like diddle you?
True.
Like, what is happening? Like, how did the conversations go in this household around finances? Please tell me in extensive detail.
So
I want. No.
What?
That's bullshit.
Kind of listening to these two bicker is kind of annoying.
Sometimes does it anyway.
That is okay. All right. Well, what about Seven Brew?
Well, when I have the money in my account to
If it's joint income, do we have the money in our account? I say yes, but then you're like, why did we do that?
That's not how we set up our finances, though. We had a joint account for joint bills, but then separate accounts
so then
for
it's
personal
like, is
income.
it joint income or not joint income?
It's joint for
But
the
you
bills
just said
and the things that
that's
we
different.
both have to pay.
That sounds different to me.
All right, are you gonna open up a bank account with someone like just a roommate?
No. But you're
Is this how the conversations go around finances? Again, so she says, I want. You say, no. And then what?
Tends to happen anyway.
So you're domineering and you get what you want no matter what. And yeah, you probably pretend like you're a victim still in the end.
Okay, I have never had victim mentality. First and foremost, you have. I'm sure. I've never had victim mentality. I am literally like, I say I'm like a crack addict who doesn't do crack because I can always make things
You
work.
look like you've done.
No, I don't. I have all my teeth. I literally like, I'm
Close
not
your
picking
mouth.
scabs.
Close your mouth. You look like you could be toothless.
I used to have an underbite.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That doesn't make
Fuck
me feel
you.
sympathy for saying
Anyway,
that. I'm
I
sorry.
don't need sympathy. I'm not a victim.
You said
But
it like
that's
you
not how the
wanted me to
conversations-
feel bad.
That's not how the conversations go.
Besides the
How do
point,
the conversations go?
it's always I'm gonna make it work. I'm
Who
gonna
says
make it.
that?
She says
I
it.
always make
Okay,
it work.
Well, no, you thought you had
And
$30,000
it
debt. You
becomes-
spent more than you made. No.
We get hit with our bills naturally every month, and then it's like
Surprise.
we have X amount of money, but maybe it's a little under, and she's like, I'm gonna make it work. Not we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work.
I do make it work.
You spent $500 more than you guys brought in last month.
Well, I probably brought in 500 from somewhere else
No.
in cash.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure I did. Well, I'm pretty sure I did.
No.
If I go back and look, I made a lot of money.
No.
But here's
Also,
the deal.
dog
She
sitting.
just doesn't live in reality. How can we work with someone who doesn't live in reality?
I do live in reality, but you try to make it seem like reality is much more harsh than it is. It's not.
What do you mean? I just have your numbers on paper done by an accountant. A woman accountant, by the way, so it can't even be sexist. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's just the way you talk over people, specifically women. And you always talk down on women,
Pause.
so don't even play
Pause
with me.
for a second. I've been talking over you more than him, but because you've been the obnoxious cunt and he hasn't been. So if he was
I
being
hope that makes you feel better. I feel like you project your aggression onto your guests. Like, is there something going on? Are you okay?
Yeah, I have an annoying in front of me. It's
Jeez.
very obnoxious. So yes, I'm dealing with it.
No, I
If
feel like
he
this
was
is
the
just coping
annoying one,
mechanism for
I would
you.
be talking in front of him. I roast guys all the time. Again, she has the victim mentality. I can already hear it. You got Reddit written all over you.
I don't even use Reddit.
That's what they all say. It's written all over you.
I
You
don't
were
use Reddit.
born into it, like the Matrix.
No. I've never used Reddit. I've never posted on Reddit. Nothing.
It's an example of
I disagree. She does not look like a Redditor.
just how you act. You're that brained.
I think my brain is beautiful.
We upload more women than men because we get more women applicants by far. Don't get me wrong. So yes, you probably see more examples there, but every time a guy's on the show, which are typically Wednesdays, I obliterate them the same exact way.
The reason you probably have more women is because women are not afraid of you. So they come on here.
Why would I want someone afraid? What are you talking about? You're using that like
you
it's a
yell at people and maybe guys.
Okay, first of all, speaking of Reddit, when people stereotype about what they mean by, oh, you look like such a Redditor. I don't know, what would she be, like an Instagrammer?
Guys are like, oh, I'm an alpha. I'm not gonna go on there and have some fucking nerd.
Maybe.
But anyways, I'm a Redditor, but I'm not a stereotypical Redditor. I do the other stuff. I'm on the other part of the website where we're the good boys. We're the good boys. I'm a good boy.
Please stop being a pussy and apply to come on the show. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
apply and come on the show.
Yeah,
We need more men on the
KaylaHenry.com/apply.
show.
So I don't know what point you're trying to get to. You're the annoying one in this conversation. That is why I am ripping you.
Maybe we just don't
as
match.
you should.
Match, huh?
As you
Mesh.
should.
And he hasn't been annoying.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, he probably needs someone to stand up to you for the first time because he never has, because he's probably a little bit of a pussy. I am getting a little cuck vibes.
I am getting. I think he might be lacking a spine. This seems to be a recurring theme on the show. Is that when they bring in a couple, the dude just has like no spine whatsoever. If you got no spine, how are you supposed to handle finances?
Go f yourself.
Whoa, okay.
Respectfully.
There's some balls.
If
We
there's
appreciate
something
that.
meant to be said, it'll be said.
What?
But I'm not going to talk over someone who needs to talk over
But
other
the
people.
thing is, big guy, you say no, she does it anyway, so you're a pushover.
All right.
Sometimes.
Ah, well, there.
I feel like I do communicate though. I feel like
Okay, you
no,
communicate
listen,
by
I say-
saying you're doing
I'm like,
something, then you do it, regardless
I-
of what he thinks.
I tell him, and he's like,
You cuck him.
"Do we have the money for it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think we have the money for it. I think we'll be fine."
Here's the deal.
You cuck him, and you actually smell like a Halloween store somehow.
It's Dubai
very
chocolate
weird.
body butter.
Ugh, it smells like Spirit Halloween in here.
So usually what happens is whenever I tell her no, she goes to somewhere else. So instead of cucking
Well,
me, she's
when
cucking.
Dad says no, she goes to ask Mom. Who is someone else?
Who is someone else?
I don't.
Who are you going and
What are
asking?
you referring to?
What are you referring to?
Well, for example, we were out and about and the impulse gratification hit her and she just wanted to get an HTO drink so bad.
Huh?
Her mom was in the neighborhood.
HTO?
It's some tea place.
It's tea. You have one here. I'm pretty sure.
That's the chain. It's not that good.
I like it sometimes.
HTO?
When I'm
Is
not
that
feeling
good?
7 Brew, I'll get an HTO.
I thought you said he was the 7 Brew guy.
He is, but if
It sounds
he
like
goes
you
and
are too,
gets
so
it-
you can do it together. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah.
He's saying like I go and ask other people, but HTO's literally like $3.
Okay,
That's
so yeah, what
different.
was this ask other people thing?
She calls her mom, who is so conveniently in the neighborhood, and she's like,
She was at the time.
Can I
She
have some
wasn't
money
usually.
for HTO?
You're asking your mother for HTO money at 26.
Yes.
You're a joke. And you want to sit here and say that you guys are doing well and you're ready to move to the next step? You're a joke. You're asking your mother for money to get tea. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Honestly, I don't think a lot. I think I'm very emotionally aware. I think we're not that bad off. And I don't think asking to borrow money here and there when you pay it back is like a big problem.
Back from your family to get bullshit, though. It's not even for like a life necessity. And you guys make
That was
okay
a
money.
very rare occasion. I usually ask her for help
Well,
whenever
that's why
we
he
need
brought up, so clearly he
groceries.
finds it very important.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he doesn't like asking for help.
You shouldn't need to ask for help. You guys make okay money in a cheap area. No, you're not a medium income yet for the area, but you guys are also like 25.
And if we're going to be independent as a couple with like potentially a kid, pets.
kid?
and-
Eventually.
Oh.
Eventually.
It can't even be a part of the conversation right now, guys.
Eventually. Like I'm saying when I'm like 28 or 29.
Why her?
I'm pretty amazing, first and foremost.
So she is pretty amazing. However, everything except the finances. It's
Or
literally
how
everything.
she communicates. How can you
I
guys have
do
serious
communicate.
conversations? You communicate. You don't allow communication back.
She
False,
talks herself.
False. He shuts down.
Well, she talks herself
I did
into a
wa-
circle until she admits what's wrong. And then the instant gratification comes back and replants the seed and the cycle restarts.
Always thinking about planting seeds, aren't you?
Everything's a plant.
Your
thing with
plant's
him.
leaking all over the carpet.
Yeah, that was an issue this morning.
They're overwatered. They're probably going to die.
It's not going to die. It's been with us for years. Thank you. His name is Henry. He's okay. I just named him now. But he is struggling this morning. It is true.
What about those fish in that tank?
Fish. Thank you. And
Because it killed the other ones.
No, the other ones jumped because they're guppies and they jump, but all the levels on the water are perfectly fine. We do testing. Thank you.
You didn't feed them?
I like the shrimp though.
He was fed on Monday. He's getting fed today. You guys are weird. What are you talking about? What are you on about?
Living things. Talking about.
Whoa,
Eventually.
whoa, whoa. Okay, so she says you shut down. I told you, you cuck him. In conversations, you cuck him.
No.
You get
I
cucked.
don't.
And you allow yourself to be cucked. You get off on it?
No. And she doesn't.
Well, she said she does.
No, I didn't.
You said he shuts down because you
He
go at
shuts
him.
down. I don't cuck him.
You cuck him.
No.
You said that, Caleb.
You're getting cucked, big guy. Why do you shut down?
Because whenever you hit a wall and she's running in circles, it's like you just let her run in circles till she gets tired.
Yeah, you must be miserable to have conversations with. You're probably just buzzing.
I would say that it's where he says, like, I'm running in circles. I'm not running in circles. I'm just trying to make sure that he understands what I'm communicating, because if you say one thing and someone hears another thing, then it's like, there's a miscommunication there. But then he doesn't want me to do that because he thinks I'm reiterating, and I don't think I'm reiterating.
So how often does he go to 7 Brew then?
Multiple times a week.
And her?
Not anymore.
Yes,
I could
we
show you.
have.
How many times do we go this month?
Enough to get at least 2 free drinks. So at least 10.
How many times have you gone to 7 Brew this month?
This conversation is running slow. I'm going to speed this up. Let's see. What happened? What just
they
happened?
say imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
That's not what.
But I disagree. I think the greatest form of flattery.
How many times do we go this month?
Enough to get at least 2 free drinks. So at least 10.
How many times have you gone to 7 Brew this month?
This is a very slow-paced
We're not always going
conversation.
together.
Holy moly!
I've had 7 Brew, I think, twice this month.
Okay, what about when I bring it to you at work? Because you're like, yeah, I can use a coffee.
I could use a coffee.
And then you're like, I show up with a coffee. There are no objections there.
But are you going to return it and get the money back?
No, you're just happy I brought you one. You don't object. So it's fine.
You think she ever spends behind your back?
Yes, I know she does. The one wheel.
That was with love in hopes that we could do our hobby together.
Oh, what a cope.
No,
You with
it
love.
was not.
You love.
I thought he would be excited so that we could do the hobby together.
There was already one. What is wrong with her on
But
this?
the other one was shitty. You'll understand.
You'll understand. How would I ever understand?
You just got to try one.
I've been on one.
No, I don't think you have.
I mean, I quickly got off it because I'm not good at it.
You didn't try hard enough.
Well, probably. I mean, what?
You didn't try hard
She's
enough.
broken, my God. What is
Imagine
going on
being
with
able to do that with your girlfriend and go like on
She
trails.
doesn't one wheel.
But if she did, being able to do that and like
We
go
can bike
and
if we
save
like
on
to walk.
gas, save on gas.
We don't live in that kind of area yet.
So it was a worth it purchase to me.
Okay, so any more spending behind your back do you think happens?
Yeah, there's been several like bakery purchases, and sometimes it is with like good intent and heart to bring me some food or something throughout the day. But then for me,
Every
in
single
my
time
point
it
of view, I am as frugal as it gets. Like, aside from 7 Brew, like I take those things. Like 7 Brew is like my thing. All right.
Okay, what about when you're like, let's go to the bakery?
Yeah, whenever we have a little bit of money to spend, that's left over from past month's expenses. But like,
But I feel that way when I go to the bakery and bring you stuff. That's what I feel like it's coming from.
so what's the
difference?
It's a lot more.
But what's the difference?
Guys, he spent $400 going out to eat. Miscellaneous bullshit. Could be video games, could be Magic the Gathering. You guys look like Magic the Gathering type of people.
Not anymore. House Fire took it all.
There we go. Okay, good. I'm kidding. That sucks. Miscellaneous bullshit though. $1,342.
Our grocery trips are
No,
like
they're not miscellaneous bullshit.
Cupid's lingerie. Okay.
Walmart.
No, that's unknown usually. That's 1,120. This is confirmed bullshit. And then confirmed going out to eat that it's $1,742. And confirmed bullshit. With your guys' income that's coming in, especially now that you have a higher income, you did it before, you're spending 40%. 40% on bullshit! And you want to move the relationship along? Good luck. No, you want bullshit. You want instant gratification. You want to fuck around. You want to hide shit behind each other's back. And you want to not be able to communicate. And you want to cuck him.
I don't cuck him and I don't want to cuck him. Don't be so dramatic. Like you make everything out to be horrible.
40%.
It's not.
40, would you say 40% is not?
Okay, it was a more.
You tit.
It was
You
a
tit.
month. You're a tit, first and foremost,
No.
and not even a good-looking one. Second of all,
Says the cow.
Moo. I don't give a. I think it's cute. I can take it out whenever I want and look normal. But that doesn't affect like anything. Okay, here. I don't think it's that bad because that last
40%.
last month.
Oh my God.
Shut up.
What is so
Last
special about
month,
last month? Every month is special.
It was his birthday, and so we spent more on going out to eat and stuff because
birthday? F you, you're trying to get to marriage.
I'm just saying it was not a typical spending month for us. We spent more because we were going out with friends, family, and all that for a birthday.
It's a disgusting joke. And by the way, there's unique things every single month. You're gonna have a birthday month. There's gonna be a Christmas month. There's gonna be a holiday month. There's gonna be. Well, there's always something special.
But it
There's gonna be an
wasn't a typical
emergency month. He had surgery this year, right? There's gonna be a surgery
Yes.
month. There are things that always happen. There is no such thing as a typical month. If you do not allow yourself to budget, if you do not have any boundaries on anything, if you do not hold yourself accountable, shut you f up. You don't.
I
try.
do
You don't know what the
try.
word try is.
Yes, I
People
do.
like you have never tried anything in their life. They
I
just
lost
complain
a lot
online.
of weight.
Well, Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, well, we weigh about the same. So
Doubt it. How much do you weigh?
Like 215.
And how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay, 1, you're an inch taller, so that weight distributes more.
That's a Coke.
Moo. 2, I'm 5'9". 3, I'm 210.
Does an inch usually make a difference to you?
Well, you
An
also
inch
don't
is
have
huge.
tits, so different.
Huh?
You don't have tits, different.
Says who?
Are you proud of that?
Yes, I'm 5'9" and 5 pounds shorter. 5 pounds shorter.
I bet you feel good about that.
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, have you ever tried to lose weight?
I'm down 20 pounds. What do you think trying to lose weight is?
I'm proud of you, but you should try harder. 20 pounds is crazy.
At least the first noise out of my mouth isn't moo when I wake up.
It's not.
Inches and pounds don't affect our finances, though.
Well, they do, and she eats like a pig.
I don't.
She can't.
Protein shakes are expensive.
She
too,
can't
so-
actually eat like a pig anymore.
I literally can't eat like a pig. You're quiet. Do you have anything else to say?
Just observing you. I'm just letting you go. Just like him, he lets you run in circles until you get tired, kind of like a pig.
Well, you should try running in circles. Maybe you lose more than 20 pounds. That's crazy.
Are we hating weight loss?
Just hating that you're not trying harder. You say, I don't know how to try.
Well, you don't know how to try.
I
Look
do
at
know
you.
how to try.
You
Just
can look
not
at
at the right thing, maybe.
only one thing. You can look at everything. I've tried to try. I've tried to grow a business. Oh, success. Tried to grow a top 10 channel on YouTube. Oh, I did. Success.
I'm
tried
also
to lose weight. Oh,
in
I did.
college.
Success.
I'm in college.
Yeah, you look like a permanent college student. We
No,
we
I
all
just
know
started because I didn't want to waste money on student loans when I didn't know
that.
what
Go to
I wanted
college
to
at the
do.
end of the day, protest tonight, cancel people on TikTok on the weekend. We know you.
No, you don't. If I were to read a book by its cover, yours would
Also,
suck.
you know how much... What? Did you just... That was the most middle school thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well...
Is that what they teach in Kansas or wherever you're from?
No, this is how I feel. You're judgy.
Yes, when there's a in front of me, of course. Have you heard me judge him not that much? No, not that much in 49 minutes, because he's not
Because he
horrendous.
doesn't do anything crazy with his appearance.
Well,
Let's
no,
have fun.
come on. He looks like he is trapped in a gaming dungeon.
No,
but since he's not,
he doesn't.
But since
He's
he is,
beautiful. I love him.
But since he is not being a piece of shit, I'm not going
I'm
on
not being
him.
a piece of shit. I'm not being a piece of shit.
You know what's more expensive than holiday travel? Your phone bill. And if you're still paying hundreds of bucks a month just to text your mom, I landed and we need to talk. This holiday season, give yourself the gift of not getting ripped off. Helium Mobile is flipping the script on phone plans. You can literally start at $0 a month with a zero plan. No contract, no credit check, no hidden fees. There's real, reliable service. It's perfect for light users, travelers, or that second SIM you pretend you don't need but totally do. You got kids? Helium Mobile's got Sprout, a $5 a month plan designed just for them. So if they forget their lunch or their brain, at least they can call you. And the best part, Helium Mobile combines nationwide 5G with a community-powered network, which keeps the cost stupid low, like 3-level low. Plus, you can earn rewards called Cloud Points to spend on places like Amazon and Apple just by using your phone. So ditch the holiday surcharge and get connected for less or nothing at all. Download Helium Mobile today at heliummobile.com. Let's get back to the episode. All right, let's be real. My morning routine used to be chaos. I'd wake up, drink a coffee, and immediately drive into a financial nightmare. But now I actually start my day with something that sets me up to not feel like a gremlin. AG1. AG1 is the daily health drink that combines your multivitamin, pre and probiotics, superfoods, and antioxidants all into one green scoop. Which means instead of juggling 5 different bottles, I can just mix it up and boom, daily nutrition handled. Routines fall apart this time of year with all the holidays and travel, but AG1 helps me stay consistent. It's quick, it is good, and keeps my energy supported, digestion smooth, and my wallet closed on unnecessary supplements. It has been so great for my immune health and would be great for yours as well. AG1 has their best offer ever. If you head to drinkag1.com/Caleb, you'll get the welcome kit, a morning person hat, a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2, an AG1 flavor sampler, and you'll get to try their new sleep supplement AGZ for free, which has been a game changer for my nightly routine. That's drinkag1.com/Caleb for 126,000 free gifts for new subscribers. Let's get back to the episode.
Don't even.
Come on, dude.
He's so
he fertilizes his plans with you.
He fertilizes something. And you're going to talk about your little dungeon play or whatever you do?
What?
Oh, degenerate. That's what you said.
Yeah, I'm a little degenerate. We love a gooner degenerate. What the fuck are we talking about?
It's that, but in a different way.
You know how hard she tries? She tries so hard she got banned from Klarna.
I didn't.
Heard about that.
Oh. This is a real try hard.
That was a long time ago.
Okay, you're banned from Klarna.
I'm only banned until I pay it off.
Dude, you're banned from Klarna. That's insane. If that's even a status
banned.
associated with someone, that's insane.
That's not banned. It's just, hey, pay this and then you can use it again.
I found out about the Klarna thing when she got the one wheel because I asked her if she could just use the financing option.
Okay, what the heck is Klarna? Hang on. And how you could get banned from Klarna? What is that? Oh. Oh, no.
That's the future motion the company uses. And she was like, I'm banned from Klarna.
I didn't say banned. I just said I can't use it. I'm not banned. I'm not banned.
I need you to talk in circles. Please keep going.
It's not a circle.
Uh-huh. No, the weight loss is good. Where were you? Where'd you start?
360.
That's pretty big. Well, big
really
loss
big.
and really big to start.
Yeah.
Did you meet her at that level?
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I met her at the,
And I do try. Okay, I can
Try
build good
what?
habits.
What? This is not
I changed
in
my
here.
whole life.
Oh, Ozempic?
No.
What? That's not a bad thing if you do. It's a tool.
No. I had gastroparesis.
Ah, okay. Well, another tool.
But yeah,
Hey,
but
but
before
tools
that,
aren't bad. Tools
but
aren't
before
bad.
that, I still I changed my whole diet, my
But
whole
tools
life.
don't necessarily change behavior. That's the thing. Because many people, a lot of the gastro surgeries, the vast majority eventually rebound is the thing. Because it's a tool that can help you get somewhere, just like consolidation can help here, bankruptcy can help here. But it doesn't change the behavior. It means you can end up being a fat again.
Well, even though I did change my behavior a year prior to that, I didn't find out until, because I did like a weight management or weight loss program to change like my whole lifestyle to see if I could lose it myself. And then they did like tests and they saw that my stomach actually didn't work. I had gastroparesis, like my food wouldn't move. So then they had to take off the part that wasn't working.
What do you guys think your Hammer
Is that,
financial score
like,
is
your
as a
meeting call?
household? 0 to 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Where do we think we are, guys?
Ladies
Household?
first.
No. You first.
Wow, okay.
Because he's wrong.
Okay, yes, you definitely seem like the person that is right. He was closer to the debt number.
I've been in therapy for 8 years. I'm probably right.
You're in enablement therapy, I can tell.
I'm not.
Again, we know people like you. You are the worst among our civilization.
Sure you do.
You are in enablement therapy. You're not having a therapist that actually helps you.
Wrong.
You ask for a score out of 10?
Yeah, 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
3 or 4.
7.
Oh, she's fucking. Oh, she's so.
Could be homeless. We're not have money in my retirement.
She's so
paid
dumb.
off.
She is so stupid. What is wrong? Why are you doing? What is happening? What is wrong with you? Oh, oh my
Are you done
goodness,
having
no.
a little dramatic attack?
It's a dramatic attack of just look at you. How can you even say a 7? 7 would never come close to being on the show. What the wrong with you?
Nothing.
What? Your therapy is not working because you have no self-reflection.
It's working.
Objectively not. If you want your Hammer financial score, get it. At calebhammer.com. See where you stand in the world of finances, where you need to improve, where you're already doing well, what you need to do to improve. It's just free. Just takes a few minutes. So check it out. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, make sure you download the Dollarwise Budgeting app. It is the app that powers the show, changes tens of thousands of people's lives out there who are subscribed to it. You can take the free trial. New features launch every single month, see if you like it. And if you do, sign up for the annual version because that saves you a lot of money. And when you do, I will personally sign my budget-friendly cookbook and mail it directly to you. So check that out, dollarwise.app. I don't want to tempt you with more food.
Now I lost weight. I didn't look at that.
You did one thing. I'm very proud of you. Most of us accomplish much more.
At least I go to therapy. A lot of people don't even try.
Yeah, but you're going to enablement therapy.
I'm not.
Listen to how you speak.
I used to think like I couldn't even work a full-time job because my anxiety was so bad. But look at me now. I'm a full-time student and a full-time employee, getting more than 40 hours a week at some points. So.
Oh, she's doing what everyone else does in college. I'm really proud of her. You should really pat her on the back.
Some people don't do any of that shit.
You're right. Okay, you're slightly better than the worst among us, but you're pretty much there. Okay, ISPC. What's this? Whose is it?
Technically not mine, but I'm the co-signer.
Oh, so
That's
it's
the
on
water
yours.
system.
So you're a
Do you have to pay for it, or does the is this the water?
He's
This is the
paying
water
for it
system.
now.
Now? What
Yeah, he
happened?
wasn't paying for it for many months.
So it's your credit. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, this year so far, which is your credit.
Whoa. So missed payments here?
What was in the first place? So
$12,442. Is what's
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? How much?
It was originally
Colton,
like
you got a water system, right? How much was that? 6,000. What the fuck did you get?
it was like the water system that softens your water, and then it was also like a reverse osmosis.
Girl, you make $2,400 a month. What the fuck are you doing? And that is high for you. You were making less. Again, this is what you're attaching yourself to? Look at that line. That's wild. I've never seen anything like that. What are you doing? Are you just down here all the time?
Huh?
You're just like, you're gooning at that computer all day.
He's always looking in the dirt.
You have an
Do that again.
incredible line right here.
Do that again?
I'm not going to do anything you say.
That's right.
He's just in the dirt all the time.
Respect that. I respect that. If you would like to repot that later, we would appreciate it. It needs a bigger
totally
pot.
would.
It needs a bigger pot. We just don't have one.
I'm up
Well,
for
then
hire.
go get one.
Huh?
I'm up for hire.
You're up for her?
Hire.
Higher?
Yeah, a job.
Take care of your plants.
He'll be your great guy.
So this is brutally expensive. What's the interest rate on this?
I don't know.
It was 119 days late.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I literally don't
Wait,
know
it's
anything
above.
about that.
It went up so much.
Listen,
it's 113.
I messaged him, that little puss boy. I messaged him and I was like,
this beast.
I literally was like, hey, you need to
How? What?
figure out how to get my freaking name off of that because it's not mine and I don't live there.
You co-signed. It's not up to him to get the name off.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
Here's the deal. No ring on the finger. That's going to kill the credit. My credit.
Well, it wouldn't. A ring on the finger wouldn't kill your credit.
But all the other debts.
No, what it could do is if you guys ever get assets together, depending on the laws in Missouri, right? Kansas? Arkansas. Yeah, it's just one of those. Yeah, you guys live where Boogie lives. That's right.
I don't even know who that is.
Well, look outside. Trust me, you'll see him.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know how, I don't know how it would f a marriage. I really don't. I don't.
No, okay, yeah. If there are assets owned and you die, you would have to settle your debts oftentimes to get access to the
I
assets.
don't plan on dying, so I think we're
Well,
fine.
believe it or not, that's not usually how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you follow instructions?
I did.
He has ADHD. He has work.
I swear. The show obviously attracts the worst of the worst.
No,
It's
there's
just-
been way worse. Okay, I'm not making all the excuses under the sun.
You even reminded him in the green room
What?
to mute his phone. Colton saying.
I
Why
told
would
him,
you? Can I have some advice? You say don't put a ring finger on it until all this is taken care of, right?
Mm-hmm.
May I just advise not to put a finger on that ring?
a finger on the ring?
A ring on that finger. May I just advise that?
Nothing's happening until things get fixed.
May I just suggest that nothing happens?
You can suggest.
Your opinions are not that valid. I don't feel like.
Are that valid?
No, they don't really matter.
Then why are you here?
Like opinions on our relationship.
Well, that's everything right now is your
Yeah.
relationship.
We're here to get help. Big bag of shh with your name on it.
Don't shush me. Interesting.
So the water system.
What? What's gonna happen on the car ride home now? No cucking for him tonight?
Pussies. We're gonna go to Buc-ee's.
Of course you are. You're gonna blow a bunch of money on Buc-ee's. That's great. What's the minimum payment on here that usually?
I think it was like 100 and I want to say 150 maybe.
So 150. I'm not gonna mark it down as the
I don't
minimum payment you have to make. Now, why was he late and why did he restart?
We split up and he wasn't making payments on the thing. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
What if he stops again?
I don't know. I'm not paying it. I don't live there. I don't live there. It's not my house. But
dude.
it's not my house.
It doesn't matter. It's your credit. It affects everything you do in the future, debt-wise.
I don't know. He quit paying it, and I don't know why. He was like depressed or something. I got him into therapy, and we ended up splitting up in like the last 3 to 4 months of our relationship, or if you could call it that. I was living out of my car until I got into my next apartment, so because I didn't want to be around him.
This means literally nothing. You're not getting a sob story, and I don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't know why
it doesn't matter what if he stops again. Was the question?
Well, I'm not paying it. That's not my water system.
It literally is actually legally.
Well, I can't go get it. I can't just go take it out of the house.
You owe.
I'm not paying that. It's not
Very
mine.
mature.
I don't want to pay on it.
This is again what you are selecting. This mature creature, this very mature creature in front of me, is what you're selecting to make all of life's choices with in the future.
She's not all that. She's not her past mistakes.
What? No, she is saying right now she will not pay for it. A debt that she would owe on. That's not her past. That's her future.
Well, I can cross that bridge when I get there.
Well, you're literally saying you would not do it now, and I don't know if the bridge could hold you.
You're one to talk. We're like a 5-pound difference. Calm down.
Yeah, with 1 inch as well.
You could use a couple more, I'm sure.
1 inch is huge, right, my guy? Right.
That's unfortunate.
It's average.
We love an average king. Why do you owe money to your grandma? That's not average.
I got into an apartment that I thought I could afford, and I couldn't.
She can't do anything. She can't do anything. $8,000, by the way, is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. How much did you not afford? That's crazy. 8,000 isn't a month
It was like
rent.
piling up like.
How many months of rent were you paying? Why weren't you paying rent?
I was paying rent. But
Then
it was
what's
like
the struggle?
There was like I was falling behind because it was so expensive.
How much? Because 8,000 is crazy.
So there was a lot of things like this apartment.
Oh, you bailed on your lease. Well, that's why. Why'd you bail?
Because I couldn't afford to live there anymore.
What was your rent?
$1,400.
How could you possibly even set up for that if you were making even less than you make now? $1,400? Phew, that's insanity.
That was for a 1-bedroom.
Okay,
Which
I
is,
don't
like,
care.
crazy.
I agree.
Wait, you're in the middle of nowhere and you're paying $1,400 on a what?
You're stupid for signing up for
Well, it
that.
was the only place that had
Lies.
that. It was the only place
Lies.
that would approve me with a low deposit.
Well,
I
then,
didn't have a lot of
then
money.
why
I
are
was
you
living out of my car.
okay with up your credit even more in the future? Because that's going to limit your opportunities, just like that did. And then you got.
What's going to limit my opportunities?
Oh my gosh, your credit score getting worse. If this dude doesn't pay and then you don't pay.
Like I said, I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Okay, you're obsessed with this bridge. You already told me you would not pay.
I don't want to pay, and as of right now, I wouldn't pay.
Well, there you go. That obviously your credit fucked you with this apartment. Then you got into a bad apartment you couldn't even afford, which I don't even know why you'd sign it in the end. But
It had a little yard, and I needed a yard for my pets.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I've raised dog in an apartment. Two apartments. 1 condo, 1 apartment, no yard. Go for walks.
One of them is terrified of going on walks. I literally have tried to desensitize him. He's just a freaking crackhead. I don't know. Like putting a harness on him, he freaks out.
Oh my gosh, then you obviously should not have gotten that dog. Because you can't afford to take care of it.
I can.
No, objectively no. Okay, is there an agreed upon minimum payment with grandma or how does this work?
No, it's like.
Well, yeah, we set it in our budget.
Budget. You spent $500 more than you made last month. What budget?
The one we tried to stick to.
Once the year starts, 2026, we have it set up to put away $150 a month.
There's no try.
Okay.
They want us to put it into like a savings account instead of paying it back. And then once we
I
have
hate
that
how they
amount
do that.
saved.
It's such an enablement piece of shit mentality. I get they're doing it out of a place of love, but it's not good. You should pay them back. Okay, what is this? Okay, to someone's dad, $4,275. Why? Well, $675 for
the one
moving, $1,400 for dental work.
Okay.
Wait, what? $2,200 for a one wheel?
That's now $1,900.
You owe on this one wheel.
Yeah, I'm paying the payments right
what
now.
a joke. What a joke. Your father, you borrowed money from your father for the one wheel.
No, I
What
didn't.
a- oh,
No,
yes,
he
you
just
did.
financed for me and I pay the payments.
What? What's your minimum monthly payment?
$280.
And then are you going to roll that $280 into the rest of those dets from the dental and moving?
That's the plan, yes.
Oh, you are a beast.
Well, I'm getting extra pay right now, so I was actually
Why
getting
would
paid
he
off
even
early.
do that for you? Because it's so enabling, such bad decision making. Why would he even do that?
Because he saw how much fun I was having.
I'm
going
going to
on
call him
the
the post show.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Why? Why?
I don't think he'll answer the phone.
Oh, we'll double. Text him right now. Say, expect a call in 30 minutes.
I don't.
Call him. We need to stop this enablement. Text him.
He won't.
There it is. I'm sure he's disappointed in
He is not
what he's
disappointed.
created.
I'm paying it.
Get the debt yourself then, bitch.
I'm paying it though. If I wasn't, that's a different story. I'm not having him pay for it.
Listen, you guys don't know how to budget. You're not part of budgeting. I'll put you guys through Master Your Money. It's our program that goes through mastering your debt, mastering your budgeting, mastering your investing, mastering your real estate, mastering your job opportunities. So we'll put you through that whole program. And that also comes with the premium version of the Dollarwise Budgeting app. You guys get that forever. So
Much
check it out
appreciated.
and join the community there.
Thank you.
Oh, that at calebhammer.com, obviously. But yeah. I also get you guys the Fizz card because obviously you guys can't manage
I have the
debt to
Fizz
save your
card.
life. Good. Thank goodness. Better be managing it well.
Yeah. It auto pulls.
So you texted him?
Yeah.
Good.
We'll see what he says.
Good. Now you're nervous.
Yeah, I love my dad.
Well, good. And I want him to love you too, but not by enabling you. This doesn't change the love. We need to get you bound in a better place and have your relationship not be abused.
I don't think it's abuse.
Yes, you do. You do. You
I don't
abuse
think
it. Yes, you
I
do.
do
Yes, you
not.
do. Not intentionally in like a manipulative bad way, but you are doing it.
No, I'm not.
She's not willing to take any piece of feedback, by the way. Like I wasn't even doing it on her that time, and she's not even willing to accept
I'm not taking advantage of that. If he doesn't agree with it, he tells me no.
No, he's think he's doing it out of love. He loves his daughter. Yeah, let's keep going. What's this? Okay, a list of collections. What the fuck am I looking at? The fuck am I looking at? Okay,
My
Capital
name's
One
on it.
collections. You don't even know how much. World Finance Loan? Huh?
That's my legal name.
Oh, I don't know why that was in there then. A World Finance Loan. What the f*** is this? Open in 2024 and that already went into collections? It was for you and your ex.
Okay, yeah. So when we were together, he went through he tried to do this debt relief thing.
Which can be good depending, but you have to change your behavior.
But they told me to stop paying my debt so that they could
for
settle.
negotiation.
And then it went to collections.
Yep. But you have to go through the debt relief program.
But they never told me that they weren't paying on mine. They added mine, but then they said they weren't paying on mine because he had them remove it.
Post breakup?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And they hadn't settled.
Well, that'd be weird that it would be a part of his debt relief program and process.
Well, that's what I thought, but they said they would add it on just for us to have one payment. And so then it was already in collections. I was like, what do I do now?
How much do you have in collections?
That's a great question. I don't know. No, you don't have numbers on here. This is a Google Doc where you're just like, you know, Wakefield and Associates, is that legal?
How much is it?
Oh, originally
Originally
for medical.
Yeah, it was radiology. I don't know what for though.
What?
It was a medical thing. I don't know what it was for though.
How do you not know?
Because I don't know. I go to the doctor a lot. So I don't remember what it was for.
Was she testing her TARD levels?
Can you call and be like, hey, what is this for?
It's already in collections. Does it matter now?
Well, yeah, it's credit. And none of these are old. None of these are that old. They're going to take forever to fall off. Credit Bureau Systems, 777.
That's from 2024. Is that from 2024?
Yeah, the medical?
Wakefield?
Yes. Yes.
I thought Wakefield was from before that.
No. Mid-Armor accounts, 387. Are these in collections or are these loans?
Loans.
Okay, so what the fuck is this? So pet lands.
I got a dog. I shouldn't have gone in.
Oh my goodness, no, you shouldn't. You can't afford a dog to save your life. Because you owe $8,059 on this. Where the credit limit is $700. Or 7,000. You owe 8,000 where the credit limit is 7,000.
I didn't pay on it.
Yeah, no shit. What's the minimum payment, tit?
I don't know. They closed it.
Oh, it's closed. So it's gonna go to collections. You're okay with that? You're just gonna let us sit there? You're just
already there.
She's not gonna do it. You again? This? Look at this behavior. Look at her mindset. She doesn't give a f. She still borrows from mom.
I do give a f.
You go to the tea place every day and you borrow mom for it.
I don't go to the place every day.
And you borrow from mom for it instead of actually taking care of your debt ever.
I'm working on it.
No, you're not.
Work harder.
You work harder.
I do.
Does he work harder than you?
Not on his 7 brew habits.
As of lately.
How frequent is lately?
This past month.
We have gone more in this past month than in a while, I feel like. So that's not true.
No, you made your dad co-sign on that loan and you didn't pay it? You're a horrible person.
I didn't know how co-signing worked back then.
What? It's your second time. How did you not learn?
No, that was my first time.
Then your second. Then you couldn't make the excuse for the other one when you co-signed on the water.
They didn't tell me what it.
No, what? They would never tell you. Why can't you?
Because I didn't know.
Why do you have no ability for any ability?
I thought it was just for approval, not responsibility.
You can't do anything unless someone sits you down and holds your hand. You're incapable of doing anything. Yeah. So far, that's what your excuses have been. That you can't do anything.
No, I can do things.
No, unless someone sits you down.
I just didn't have the right resources or to know where to look.
Google. Are you actually stupid?
I didn't know where to look.
Google. Everything is Google. Oh, you.
Dude, is he crying?
Laura, what is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Your kid will die in her hands.
That's false.
No, she can't
He's losing it.
do anything. She'll be like, I don't know how to breastfeed. I'm going to give up. That's
bull.
it. She won't look it up. She won't ask anyone. She's just done. If she can't figure it out, she would just.
My mom's a nurse, so I know what to do.
So again, without someone holding your hand, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yes,
you
I
are
would.
so broken.
You wouldn't either.
Yes, I look things up. You idiot. You idiot. I learn things all the time.
I
I don't know.
started getting financially literate.
You idiot. You are an idiot. Piece of dick.
Sometimes, but not always. I just don't feel like. I feel like I'm not that bad. I feel better than I did before.
Shut the fuck up.
Not opening any other things.
Hey, you know what I'm doing right now? You know what I'm doing right now? Huh? You know?
Googling.
You know what I'm doing right now?
Googling.
No, this is even better. You know what I'm doing? I'm Uber eating myself an expensive lunch because it's in the budget because I can afford it because I didn't have got my life late 20s like you are.
Well, you're gonna your 20-pound weight loss, so
it's a salad.
Well, depends on what's in the salad.
That's kind of fucking stupid, I'll be honest. But what's not is actually getting a checking account that gives you free money. Free money. We like free money. You can get up to $350 in bonus cash right now when you sign up for the checking account that I use, Chime. Also, it makes your savings grow at a 3.5 APY interest rate. Guys, you can watch Financial Audit and get free money at the same time. Who would have thought? That's incredible. Check it out. Link in the description below. Sign up for Chime. Get that $350 right now in your checking account. Starbucks is bullshit and a waste of money, and you already know that by making your coffee at home and investing the rest. So now you need to do that with your energy drink as well. Make Gamer Subs at home for just 40 cents a serving. Honestly, it literally tastes better. And we proved this accidentally via a blind taste test in our Hammer Elite show, Fat and Fatter.
The #1 ranked energy drink is Gamer Subs. Literally, the cherry flavor is insane.
Listen, you can also get free samples to see if you like it, or 10% off your order at gamersubs.gg, or click that link in the description below. Type in code Caleb. Chicken?
Fried or grilled?
Grilled.
Good for you. Proud of you.
A light dressing. Mushrooms.
That sounds good.
Don't pretend like you graze like your breed. It doesn't sound that good.
I love vegetables. My favorite snack is vegetables. Ask him.
Ah, yes. A classic snack. Vegetables.
It is. Cucumbers,
That's my
carrots,
favorite.
celery.
There we go.
I
Those
love
are actual
it.
things.
They're so good.
And does he hold you a carrot out like this for you to...
No. And your mating call doesn't work on me, so don't wink.
Mating call?
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
No. Fits you better.
Please repeat what she just did, like 10 times in a row. Okay, we have an auto loan. So you f***ed your dad. Well done.
That
usually
can you use
happens
that
in
a
Arkansas,
different
right?
sentence, please. Disgusting. It's Arkansas.
I'm not the one in Arkansas, dude.
He's in Oklahoma.
I've driven
so
through.
Calm down.
Okay, we have an auto loan?
It's closed.
So this is what you consider paid off as you just
No, I
didn't-
have a paid off vehicle.
So what is this?
That was like the first car I ever financed on my own.
Why is it? Why do you owe?
Because it got
So
totaled
it's on
and I
your
didn't
collections.
have gap
So
insurance.
it's also on your collection. So all this is collections.
Yeah. All that?
You are a
All of that?
disaster. So you had a car repoed.
No.
happened?
It got totaled. The first
Oh,
one,
fuck.
I got two from that place. The first one, my ex at the time, or my ex now, but my past relationship, he totaled it. And so I got another one. And then I got T-boned by a city truck, broke my collarbone, and it totaled the car. And I didn't have
Women
gap
driving,
insurance.
am I right?
That wasn't my fault. I'm the one who drove through Dallas.
Shut the fuck, you're taking it so serious. Oh, you drove through Dallas.
That's
Trauma.
a big feat. Okay,
What?
that was scary. That's a big feat. A big, achievement.
Is she? I have to ask this again. I road tripped to Dallas a few times these past couple weeks, and it was honestly one of the easiest drives I've ever done in
No,
my
it was
life.
awful last night. It was really bad.
I will say we almost got hit twice by people.
Dude,
who
people
weren't paying
don't use blinkers. They cut you
No,
off.
it's not
Like,
difficult.
It's
No,
crazy.
it's not difficult
It
though.
is. You just defensive
No,
driving.
Texas drivers are awful.
She
They all
hates that
suck.
idea.
No, I mean, when I was in Dallas, the first moment I went to Dallas, the second time, a couple weeks ago, the moment I got downtown, there were two individual moments separated by 2 minutes where someone was going the wrong way down a one-way. It was very confusing, but it's not difficult. I just said, I'm not going to crash into you.
No, but other people were about to crash into me, and I had nowhere to go. There were walls on the sides.
No, I feel like you're just...
No, it's for real. It was bad.
She hates that I'm a defensive driver.
He's not a defensive driver. He's a scared driver.
Were you driving
That's
or
more
did he
dangerous.
drive?
She.
I was driving.
She drove, but
Okay, progress serve? One progress serve?
How much is it?
$275. This one has a monthly payment, so it's open.
That's
this
like,
was just open in August.
No. It's
Yes, yes.
no, but I'm saying
Yes.
it's a credit building thing that I had through my pay portal.
Why are
at
you even
work.
doing credit building?
It's like
if
a
you
$1
are
month payment.
literally everything else though, there's no
I'm
point.
trying to build credit. I'm trying to do better things.
Yeah, you won't take care of any collections.
I don't
nor
really
would you
know
pay
how
the
collections
water bills.
work.
Oh my gosh, she is actually a child.
No,
if she
I'm
doesn't know
not.
how it works, she gives up. She will not do any kind of semblance of learning. She will not put in any effort.
I'm literally in college, so f you.
No, that is being handheld. Again, you're not willing to go out there and learn yourself. You're in class by someone else teaching you.
They don't teach me. It's online. I have to do it.
Yeah, you have a curriculum there. Again, you are not. If there is a struggle, you will not figure out how to do it unless you are not in a pampered situation where someone is
That's
holding
so
your hand.
bullshit.
What are you talking about? I don't know how to deal with collections. I don't know what. Oh, you don't
Financially,
know
I
anything.
am illiterate.
Sure,
Outside of that,
sure.
I'm not.
But this part of finances is literally so easy. It takes 5 seconds online.
I didn't know what collection. I thought when it was in collections, it's in collections and it's just staying there until it falls off.
She is a broken individual. I don't know how you're going to deal with this.
He glued me back together.
No.
Yes, he did.
Do you hear how you're talking? No.
Yes.
Okay, good one.
so you didn't know what collections was.
Do you know what collections is?
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
It's when you stop paying.
No, but then what do you do with it?
You pay it.
But then your credit's already. So does it even matter?
Yes, collections getting off your credit dramatically improves your credit.
Well, I didn't know that.
You just
Yeah, you don't know
pay it.
anything because you're not willing to do anything.
Yes, I am.
No, I mean just no. Simply no. You can't say that. That isn't possible. Now, as far as I understand it, via this note that was just typed to me, the college that you're going to is being paid for by your last company before you got laid off. How the fuck are you going to do college now?
I'm going to a resource center that will pay for individuals to get a 4-year degree based on.
If they accept you, right?
No, it's a diagnosis thing.
Okay. And what are you going to be diagnosed with?
PTSD. So they pay for it.
Okay, so it's something
based
that
on it's a rehabilitation. It's
so
like a
it's impossible
rehabilitation
to
thing.
actually analyze.
No.
I mean, yeah, but you could tell them anything.
No, but you have to have a provider that you've seen for an extended amount of time.
Okay. Well, maybe.
But I could have utilized
Sure, but
them
they
years
still
ago,
have
I
to
didn't know what I
accept it, and
wanted
will
to
they
do.
pay for the whole thing?
The only thing I'm not sure
they-
about is because the school I'm going to is technically out of state, so I might have to switch to a local one.
What the? I'm sure they have a limited amount of resources and a massive amount of applicants. So I don't know why you would be the magical one.
They have a pretty good program. I mean,
I'm sure they have a
I
good
got
program,
approved for it before, but didn't know what I wanted to do.
Every program has a limited number of resources, though.
Yeah, it's like basically they'll pay for something that will get you into a career.
So that might be a certification. Listen, I'll
No,
get you.
it's like a 4-year.
I'll get you a
4-year
certification to Course Careers. Many people in the audience have used it, and they've improved their incomes, got new jobs, got great careers. So I'll get you one of those. I'll get you both one of those because you both are pretty low income, especially you. Lower. But yeah, for the area, it might be okay. But whatever. Listen, with that the credit building, you owe $275, and you have a $25 minimum to payment. This is more collections. 11,000 for something emergency. Bariatric. Oh, is
No,
this
that was my stomach.
surgery? Oh. Okay. Well, you owe that. Is that in collections? Yeah. 11,000 in collections. I don't know how you're gonna deal with that. Yeah, you got a lot of shit done, do you?
Yeah, well, I had issues after.
Well, yeah, emergency's emergency. I'm not criticizing for that. Okay, Synchrony. Who's this?
Is that the care credit? Yeah, that's care credit.
Yes.
That's technically him, but it was for my LASIK.
Yeah. But it's on his credit.
Yeah, but we pay more than the minimum every month. The minimum right now is like 109, but we pay like 150.
No, the minimum is 109 and you paid 115.
Last month, but before that.
You pay 115. And that 115, by the way, was late! So it didn't even matter because you had a $30 fee added.
I don't
You
know how it
fuck.
was late.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything
seriously,
ever.
I don't know how
There's
that was late
nothing
because
you know.
it's on ACH.
Hey, by the way, this takes 20 years to pay off. And that's if you actually pay it on time. So
That's with the minimum.
yeah, which is what you basically do. And you did it. It doesn't even matter
No,
anyway.
before
Because shut the fuck up. When you pay slightly a couple more dollars than the minimum, it didn't matter because you had a $30 fee because you pay it late. So I don't want to. What was this for again?
LASIK.
You didn't have to get LASIK.
I was paying a lot in glasses because I
You
kept.
didn't have to get LASIK. He now owes $3,339. You had to get LASIK. Come, I get glasses. I get glasses.
Yeah,
I know
but
how
it's
much
hard to do
glasses
board
cost.
sports with a helmet, with a full face helmet on.
Hard to do what?
Board sports, like sports with a full face helmet when you have glasses, and then you break
Dude, I
them,
wore
and then it's
glasses
like
in
so much
football.
money.
Okay, yeah, you get a cheap pair.
And I can't even wear
You get a
contacts.
very cheap pair. Very cheap pair meant just for the sports activities. Come on, I've been through this. Not specifically board sports, but come on. Come on.
It was worth it.
No, this is a cope. You are coping. You're making
It was
excuses.
worth
You
it.
wanted this. That's
Yeah,
it.
but it was
and
worth
he had to
it.
put it on his credit. You've used him.
I did not use him.
Yes, actually.
No, I didn't use him.
Literally, yes. It's there. What do you mean?
I didn't do that without his permission or anything. This was something we talked
It doesn't
about.
have to be against his permission to use him.
I didn't have any credit history at the time. I kept my credit history.
Guy.
So.
Oh, guy.
I started
You're being used in this relationship so
No,
far.
he's not.
Yes.
No, don't project onto me just because
Project.
your
This
girlfriend
is,
can't make as much money as you.
what are you talking about? This is a document. This is a document.
But I'm not using him. That was something we talked about.
That was something we talked about.
I know you talked about it, but you used his credit.
Credit, not him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's a mess. She's a mess. What am I looking at here?
It was a credit card I had.
Was? In collections?
No, but it's not. I don't know. It just says that the balance is due in full, but it doesn't. It also doesn't say closed, and there's no
Well,
statement.
it'll go to collections soon, but we'll put it down. What is the credit card called?
First Premier.
You're a fucking mess. Okay, Empire Finance Loan. Yeah, you sent us the worst screenshot we've ever seen in the history of the show, so we don't know how to figure it out. What the f going on with this?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting bored here. This ended up way less interesting than I expected it to be. Let's just see if I could do this. All right. Just wrap it up with a little see, can you hear that? Yeah, so I had some technical issues. I just want to see if it operates any better than my last stream. Might as well check it. Okay. Where do I want to go? I don't even know. I think I want to check out the stuff on the left. Doggone it. Another one of these guys. Oops. Ouchie. That didn't go well at all. What the heck? Well, looks like I'm not lagging anymore. So that's good. shoot. Whoops. There we go. Oof. The heck? Doggone it. No. And I'm dead. Well. Well, I guess that'll do for now. All right, I think I've had enough. Let's just wrap it up. Have a happy Thursday.